It's the Wednesday wrap-up show.
What's up? What's up?
What's
With
up?
the Black Outfit. What it do,
What
everybody?
up?
You know what? I gotta share this video because I apologize, everyone watching us.
There we go.
I was very remiss in my duties. I got a late start in terms of promoting this show tonight. I'm hoping we have loyal, regular followers who know, look, Wednesday, we're gonna be on eventually. They'll be late because they see PT, but they're gonna be on. I appreciate we have people in the chat already. Thank you for being here. You guys talk amongst yourselves while I go share the video because I don't think anyone shared it, and people need to know that we're on.
Okay. All right. So first of all, I want to wish a happy Wednesday and what up to everybody, but a special what up, Doe, Kevin Pitts. Thank you. Jay Carter. Jay Carter, I see you have a question for us. I'll get to that in just a minute. AJL297702. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Alke Bulan, who wants us to get help from every single NGO that's out there, all the Black NGOs. We see your comments. You know, we're gonna have some discussion about that at some point.
Black.
Yeah, and then we've got the immortal Biggie Sheik Seek. And
Biggie Smalls is here.
Yeah,
the immortal Biggie Sheik.
And let's see who else. We have Duchess of BK. Thank you for joining us. And
is BK in the house?
Always, I'm here. What was the question? Hold on.
So here's the question from Jay Carter.
You gave the wrong answer. I said, "Is Brooklyn in the house?" You're supposed to go without a doubt. He's talking about always.
Without a doubt.
Time's up with Paul today. I don't know.
Where does these scripts come from? Who's supposed to know this stuff?
You let me down, brother.
So the question: does anyone else wonder why BCL has been doing two of the same stream lately? So yeah, it's a little bit confusing, but we're doing two streams because one is for vertical if you're watching on like a mobile device, and the other one is for horizontal or landscape if you're doing on your your laptop or a computer or a TV screen. So that's the reason why. But I do wish that it just showed one on YouTube instead of two. But that's the reason.
Just pick your stream.
Pick your stream. Hey,
yeah. Just don't cross the stream.
Just don't cross the stream.
Yeah. Now we also have Elder Mario Francis. Hey, thank you for joining us, Elder Mario Francis. I'm not sure if we've had you before. So if we have, apologies I haven't. Yeah, apologies I haven't called you up before, but thank you for joining us. And then also Jasmine Spannenberg. Thank you for joining us as well. So shout out to you all. So, what do we have for tonight?
Well,
books.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Happy International Women's Month and Day and all of that jazz. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. Normally we save this for last, but Paul activated himself because he feels flexible.
Activated.
I mean, if we're gonna do this, let's just do this right or wrong.
I'm not ready for my part yet. I'm not ready for
my
part.
You open this. He's still because I'm telling you right now, you're gonna feel a type of way because.
Are we showing off books already? I got books.
Because Oracle, the beauty of living in Brooklyn and having Nick Draper Ivy as a friend who lives literally 2 blocks away
is Brooklyn in the house.
You know that he just drops by during your whatnot
twice, and he's let it go. All right, man.
He just drops by your whatnot streams and says, "Yeah, I'll hang with you." So this was last Sunday. This was a customer's, and then I said, "No. If we're gonna do this, Nick, you got to do this properly. You got to go balls to the wall."
That one we can't see. It keeps disappearing.
Can I say something, Chocolate? Can I say something?
Look at that.
Chocolate, am I muted?
No, we hear you.
No, you're not muted. We can hear you, Paul.
Let's all pretend we don't hear Paul.
Why are we pretending that we don't hear Paul? Why?
We're not pretending.
Wow. My team.
I mean, I'm just listen.
Oh, you got some number ones. All right. Oh, I have some trivia. I have some trivia about those two books that
some
people may know.
I said that I wanted to say something. All right, that's fine. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll let back in the cut and let y'all go ahead.
Angel, hold this up for just a moment.
Type of way right now.
Okay.
So somebody may know better than me and might prove me wrong, but in my research, so the one that you see that's on Angel's right, the one with the guy holding the shovel, that's Philadelphia number 1, the first print. And then the other one, where the guy's holding the bloody knife, that is the local comic shop edition. Thing that I noticed when I looked them up is that you would expect that the local comic shop edition came out after the first print. But when I looked it up, that actually came out the weekend before the first print. So that actually makes that book right there the very first one to actually hit the stores. Interesting story.
What other book had that same scenario? I think it was the first appearance of Deadpool, and then first black suit. It was like, no, this was the black suit. No, this was the black suit.
I got those because I've been hunting for #1s forever at Plant City Comics and Cafe in Plant City, Florida. It's black owned.
Oh, did you get a good deal?
How far is that from the convention?
I got a really good. It was a little bit over an hour from where I live.
Okay.
Angel,
now,
I'm mad at you.
What? Why is Paul mad at Angel?
I forwarded the thumbnail to you and said, "Does this look all right?"
Oh, I forgot.
And there's clearly a typo in which I've spelled the word Wednesday wrong.
Oh, wow. You need to fix that, Paul.
Spread all over the internet.
All over spread.
So
everywhere.
Wait,
I may be the producer, but you blame that one on Paul.
Yep.
Wednesday being spelled wrong, my fault.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, maybe you should use AI. Golly.
Now I have a question for Elder Mario Francis. I know. Can you tell us roughly where you're located? I know we have some people that can't catch us live, and they're on the other side of the pond from us. So just interested in knowing where you are. And while you're responding, Marwan Williams, the only other person that has one of these BCL Comic-Con staff shirts.
Yep. Yo, Marwan out here working.
There's only 2 copies of that.
Lakeland, Florida is where Elder Mario Francis is from.
Oh, Lakeland.
Okay.
That's,
all right.
Southwest of me.
Okay.
Is it close?
Okay. If you're in Lakeland, go visit Plant City Comics. Okay. It is black owned.
Speaking of Angel Oracle, I heard that Florida had like a little storm.
If we get storms all the time, doesn't necessarily actually affect us here in Central Florida.
I'm just making sure. I'm not trying to come down to the MegaCon and y'all got me all hurricaned up.
Oh man, listen, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just come on down.
A special salute to Darius Crosby holding down the Facebook
Brother Darius?
Facebook.
Hey, my man screen. Darius, how you doing, brother?
Yeah. But feel free to join us on YouTube too. But it's
listen, we're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch.
Yeah, we're on Twitch. You know, the Twitch hasn't recognized as much yet, but we're on Twitch too.
Everybody.
Thank you for the subscription.
I forget about it.
33 Wrestling Hub. Thank you so much for joining. And also, let's see, is it showing up that way? Okay. If you're in YouTube and anybody whose name is showing up in green, that means that they have not only subscribed, but they're also members of Black Comic Lords. It also gives you some special icons or emojis that you can use in the chat. Unfortunately, they just don't come through properly when on the stream when we put it on screen, but everybody in the YouTube chat can see those. So, hey, if you like VCL, you want to rock with us, you can feel free to buy one of those memberships. We won't hate on you for that.
Listen, we have some content coming for y'all, so y'all better, because I'm telling you.
Paul, Mr. Akebulan is in Miami.
Hello.
Hello.
Are we pronouncing his name right, Mr. Akebulan? Is it Alkali? I don't know. Let me be here. Kev P. Oh, that's a Paul. Matter of fact, Kev P, were you the one that activated Paul during the BCL con?
I don't think it was Kevin P. I think it was somebody else.
Because if you were, there's a special pricing for you. Somebody activated Paul, and I saw that glit in his eye, and he was like, "Nah, taking this home."
I don't often get irritated like that.
Yeah, I got him there. Smooth approach. Thank you for joining. And let's see who we have in here. So Akebulan, original name of Africa. Okay.
Listen and then one say Akebulan, and you must learn. All right, thank you, Chillmonger. I will definitely take a look at that. Not now. I want YouTube to strike us.
All right.
So what are we talking about tonight?
Well, first and foremost, I don't know if y'all know.
Wait. First of all, we need to talk about Paul's spelling.
God dang. I mean, you know what?
I mean, if Phil were here, we'd talk about Kmart, but
well,
Phil's not
sure
here.
will.
You've been gone.
Hooked on phonics.
You've been gone for a minute, and Paul and Oracle have been disrespectful. Oracle especially been hurting my soul. It's right here.
I am not ever disrespectful.
Right in the hurt.
Take that back before I come get you.
Right here in the hurt. So I'm talking about. I need Derek back, and I'm like, word. I'm ready.
I did say it. I'm not taking it back. I said it.
Yep.
Randy, I like your shirt.
I bet you do. I got some exclusive Joe Illidge information that I can share. I don't know if I'm gonna share it now.
Oh.
Joe texted me today that I needed to be someplace at a certain time on a certain day.
Oh.
And then that's all he would say. I'm like, damn, I gotta book a flight.
Second printing is definitely happening. The artist is confirmed. Boy, does that come. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh man, I'm sorry. Matter of fact, if y'all was talking shit about Milestone now, I feel bad for y'all. Because boy, woo-hoo-hoo! Holy shit. If you boys and girls, first off, we as a community sold out. I sold out the week of. Keep in mind, it was a 2-week span because it's 5 issues. Issue 1 through 4 dropped 1 week. Issue 5 was the Joshua Swaby cover. That literally sold out the day of, right? So we sold out everything. That's one. So community did that. Joe with the push. Us, all the I don't even like to use the word influencers, but all of the podcasters and everyone galvanized. We pushed this through. We didn't drag it. We pushed this through to the finish line. But this second printing, shit. Boy, when y'all see,
wait, you've seen the second printing?
The beans.
I cannot.
Spill the beans.
I cannot answer.
It's right at the tip of your tongue. Just let it go.
No. This is recorded and protected. I ain't stupid. I plead the fifth.
Okay.
I refuse to incriminate myself.
Speaking of the
Dakota
incident, Chocolate had a Whatnot show last week.
Every Sunday at 8:30 on Whatnot. Come get it.
Let me tell you something. Our man Lord Chocolate be talking a lot of shit about his Whatnot thing. He does.
It's a fact.
But the reality is, he actually does have a lot of dope stuff.
Thank you.
I gotta give the young stunner his props. He the biggest mistake you can make is to fall for the okie doke, because he flashes you some great stuff at the beginning, knowing he's got even more dope stuff towards the end. So you're sitting there looking at what you just bought, and you see the stuff that comes up afterward, and you're like, I bought the wrong thing. I just wasted my money on this. But at the time when I bought it, I thought I was killing it. But now there's even better stuff, and I have to now exceed the budget that I set myself for his show. I'm not going to say that.
Don't.
I'm not going to incriminate myself, but I spent more than I intended. Do I regret it? Do I regret it? Not really, because I finally got my shipment in today. And
talk about it.
I'm going to go through some of the things that I purchased.
We got to put Paul on big screen. We got to put Paul on big screen. Big screen Paul. Big screen Paul.
Starting with Women's History Month, I have Live Wire #1, 9.8. Shout out to Vida Ayala. This isn't her first appearance, but this is the first issue of her own self-titled book, and certainly the first self-titled book by a Black superheroine at Valiant Comics.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah. Name another one that existed before her.
I was thinking no, because Killers is the group. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. Oh, I even put two and two together.
Not the first black one. That would be Shadow Man, but certainly the black superhero.
Black woman. Yes, you're right. Absolutely correct.
She's the first one. So yeah, dope pickup. Happy to have that. But then the real core of what I got was his whatnot sale of stuff from the Dakota incident. And I'm shaking my head. First, before I even get to that, a book I've been trying to get from him for a while.
For me. I had to throw that in there.
The only thing I'm mad about is he was technically supposed to also send me Blood Letter #1 signed by Joe Illidge. He didn't do that, but
I'll bring it to MegaCon. You're absolutely right. But you got a see. Sometimes you don't realize that we're taking care of you. You also got the first chocolate read
comics.
I got the first what?
Hold on. Who got the FUBU comics?
Oh man, I've been posting FUBU comics. When I did that post about the book going #1 for the week, I added FUBU comics in all of my tags.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, FUBU comics. If you are not subscribed to everything, you need to be the #1 subscriber of everything BCL for this year. Okay, that is your goal. Like that is your achievement. That is your performance package for this year. Everything BCL, 100%.
You beat me to coming up with the name. Looks like that's his YouTube name. So he actually went ahead and got the YouTube name FUBU Comics. You beat me to it. I was literally going to do that this week. And
he put Dakota Instant.
You get an applause for that. How do we not think about FUBU Comics?
And he changed his avatar to the Dakota Incident.
Because listen.
And here's the thing. This Blood Letter book is signed not only by Joe Illidge, but who else? Lord Chocolate himself.
Yep, with the and look at the crown on that. That's the first chocolate remark. I don't draw.
Oh, yeah.
Because so everyone knows I have 3 mentors.
So it's literally Lord Sexual Chocolate.
See, I have Sir Darius, I have SNV, I have Joe Illidge, right? But when it comes to artists, Damian Scott was the one who was like, chocolate, let me give you an easy signature that you can replicate. So it's S, the C, and the tail. And then he was like, with that, you can do different remarks. So you don't see the gold crown, Lord. Come on now. Yeah. Come on now. For somebody that can't draw, that's fire. For somebody that can't draw, that's fire. Come on.
That's dope. That's dope. I appreciate that.
Shout out to Artrell 27.
Yo, Artrell, listen, we got to give a round of applause for Artrell. See, Artrell becoming to the whatnot, eating.
Next thing I got is a book that I've wanted. The minute I bought this book, I have multiple copies of this book, but I've always wanted it signed. Never had it signed. I've been looking. When we interviewed Nicholas J. Ivy, I said, "Look, I've been trying to chase this dude down for 3 years. So I'm serious." So finally got signed copy of the Akira homage static #1.
Damn! That is one of my covers.
Nice.
This cover is so freaking
DC
fire.
dropped the ball on that cover. DC dropped the ball on that cover. There should have been
They
not a foil. Should have been a virgin.
This should have been a whole campaign around this cover alone.
DC dropped the ball. It should have been either a foil, either spot foil or a virgin. They dropped the ball.
What's even better than that?
They dropped the ball. I forgot what I gave you. Because I know I threw some extras in there. What the hell did I throw?
No, it wasn't extra. You made me pay for it. But that I appreciate the sentiment.
Here we go. Support black businesses. Why don't we?
I got the poster to match.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
By Nicholas J. Ivy right there.
Oh, that's the one you said was a little bit faint.
It's a little faint.
Because he signed all of them beforehand. Yeah.
Next up, Dakota Incident #1. Except, unlike y'all's copy,
a ton of signatures on that one
is signed.
How many sigs on that bad boy? If we're gonna talk about it.
I see 1, 2, 3 signatures.
3 sigs. No one's gonna have that.
Who are the 3 signatures on here, Chocolate?
Oh, I will absolutely tell you. The great Joe Illidge, Illmaster 1, Joshua Swaby, Sway Art on Instagram, my boy Nicholas Draper IV. I mean, come on now.
Swaby actually didn't do the art on this one.
No, but he's a milestone baby, so we got to hook him up.
However, he did the variant cover, which came out a week later. Which, if you had not pre-ordered, this is one of the great parts about this story about this book. And this book, let me explain. This book is a story from the sabotage to how it went down, the 100K challenge, the fact that we galvanized the community. When I say we, I mean collectively. The people in social media galvanized the community to go buy this book. The fact the book has gone to #1, which we'll talk about in a second.
Talk about it.
To the fact that the one of the covers didn't even come out on time, so it came out the following week, and people were like, "Where'd you get that?" I pre-ordered mine. If you didn't pre-order the Swaby cover, good luck getting it.
I bought it.
But I got the Swaby cover, the foil cover. Signed by all three of them, including Joshua Swaby.
Come on.
Where are my signatures?
It's so dope. You can't even see it on the screen because it's so shiny.
Wait, Derek, you bought one for me?
No. I'm just kidding. I bought one.
He said just kidding.
Sign, Derek? Is yours signed?
Huh? I can sign it. I'll put mine on there.
He's going to sign it. It'll be signed.
It's not the same thing. And
go tuck your chain in, Derek. Stop.
And then Paul, let's not forget. You and I know.
You got me, Paul. You got me this time.
In a week. What's going to happen in a week or so? In a week or so, it's about to be a problem with extra SIGs.
Extra SIGs from who else? Oh, you're still against Stephanie. That's right.
We're not even talking about that. We're talking about Florida land. Stay with me.
Florida land. You talking about MegaCon?
God dang, Oracle. Yes.
We're reduced to Florida land.
Yes, Oracle.
At the Orange County Convention Center next week.
So, thank you, Lord Chocolate.
I'll be booth 9170. I don't know which one.
But while we're still on the subject of the book, let me pull this. Gosh darn it, all to heck.
Pull it up. We're still breaking records out here. I'm trying to think. What's the official number?
Check your spelling before you put it up, Paul. That's all I say.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I'm ready. Let me
so much AI to be selling stuff.
Is it on?
Borderland is crazy. Listen,
I hate StreamYard.
We get it. There you go.
Craziest people in the world.
New history of the DC Universe, the Dakota incident. Top raw sale, $40 per cover price. Top graded sale. 7-day trend up by what? 348%. What's the cover price on this book, Chocolate?
So right now, I've been full transparency, and because we are Black Comic Lords, I have to share goodies with you guys only here. So this is what incentivizes everyone who's a Black Comic Lord member to come to these Wednesday wrap-up meetings, because this is where you get the tidbits and the morsels and the nuggets, the insider situations, if you will. You won't get that anywhere.
Tell us more, Lord Chocolate.
Yeah, you won't get that anywhere else. That's fine. Now, I am re-upping on every single cover from A through F, and I say F because it's A through E, but F for foil, because the second printing is coming. It's almost like when they say Jesus is coming. The British are coming. The British are coming. The second printing is absolutely coming. Cover is amazing. Artist, chef's kiss. Obviously, we will have a signing and all that jazz, but it's not about me right now. I have been reaching out to all my connects, LCSs, bookshops, whatnot, eBay. The cheapest right now that you can get this book on the secondary market is for $30 to $50. I literally just lost. I lost a whatnot battle with an individual because he had cover A unsigned and he put it up, and I'm like, no, I want it. And I was like, I'm not going over for $50 for one goddamn book. But that is how that's how much the book is going in terms of interest, and people are still clamoring for it. So right now on eBay and Mercari, right? Because obviously eBay, Mercari, the going rate for a cover A unsigned, it's $45. If you find anything in that $45 range, you're golden. If it's under, you're great. Over, paying a little bit of inflation. But keep in mind, the demand is only going to rise because second printing, while we know it's coming out, the cover hasn't been released yet. The artist hasn't been released yet. Once it does, you know this book is going to continue to skyrocket and skyrocket and skyrocket. Oh yeah.
Don't be a fan later. Remember I told you that weeks ago? I said don't be a fan later.
I want to break in for a special alert. Our newest
sorry.
Our newest member, Dwayne Kendall, 3556.
Hey,
thank you so much for gathering membership.
That's PCO. We're gonna see him in next.
Welcome.
And he said he bought 50 of each cover.
Oh, because I told him, I said, don't play. Dang. Do not play. I said, don't.
So I guess pay for the membership then if you bought 50 of the covers.
The mayor of comics, Mr. Joe Illich,
talk about
it. A lot of respect for, who is Chocolate's mentor, did a post. Pointed out that the book made the weekly top 10 as of 2 days ago. There's not a single other Black comic on this entire list. This is the only one. None of these other books have a Black lead. None of these other books have a Black creative team on them. This is the only one. This is the only one.
Can we also
don't think, oh well, it's Marvel and DC. No, there's indies on here.
There's indies here. Oh yeah, talk about it.
But this is the only book, Black book, that made the top 10 this week. On top of all that, the fact that commercially it's doing well is significant as well in the aftermarket.
On top of that,
I believe Herschel's going to do a special because he salivates whenever he sees books, Black books, go do well in the aftermarket. He loves that stuff. I think he's doing a show.
I think it's Saturday.
Saturday night.
So check this out. Did you see the other post? ICV2, right? ICV2.com. For the whole month of February, we broke through the top 50 books, beating out. So we are at 44, number 44 for February. We beat out Alien versus Captain America, number 4. Dungeons of Doom, number 2. Superman 35, DCKO. Wolverine 15. And Black Cat number 7, and Fantastic Four number 8.
You know the best part of what Chocolate just said was the first part of it. He said, "We, we," because that's the attitude we all need to have. When one of us wins, we all win.
That's a fact.
And it took all of us collectively to make that to happen. So a post I did earlier this week was in celebration of the fact that the book did so well. But one of the things I said was, look what we did. We did. Right? Now imagine if we were to take that same energy that we put towards this book every week into doing pre-orders, our Black comic pre-orders. Every week, if we put that same energy in for all of our Black comic books, ones that are created by Black creators, one that have Black-led characters in a positive light, positive fact, the positive agency in the storyline. If we did that every week, what could we accomplish? All those complaints you make about, I wish I had more of that character. Why doesn't this artist get more work? Why doesn't this writer get more work? Why don't I see more stories like that? You got to pre-order the book. I know you're tired of hearing me say that. I'm pre-order Paul. I'm embracing that.
Pre-order Paul. I love it.
I'm embracing the pre-order Paul thing. If there are worse things to be known as, I'm embracing pre-order Paul at this point. All right? Pre-order your damn comic books. if you want to see them do well. If you want to see them extend beyond 5 or 6 issues, if you want to give work to your favorite artist, to your favorite writer, to your favorite publisher for that matter, if you want to see more Stranger Comics, if you want to see more Advent, if you want to see more Concrete, more Wingless, more, more Wiseacre,
talk about it,
more 650, if you want to see more of these, pre-order your comic books. It's not that difficult, and it saves you money, because 9 times out of 10 your LCS will either give you some type of incentive for pre-ordering, or they'll give you a flat-out discount. Where I get,
while Paul is
this
doing that
stack of books, I get between a 30 and 35% discount off the top. That's the only reason my wife allows me to.
It's so stupid.
Because she knows that I'm doing everything I can to save money by pre-ordering the books ahead of time, and I get at a place that gives me a discount.
There you go. You know what it is, Paul? You know what I'm realizing? We got to talk to our people. Like my father, when I would do something wrong, my father would say, "I need to talk to you in the language of your ancestors," before he even beats me or slaps me, right? So let's talk to the BCL in the language of their ancestors. Pre-order is 100% the word, right? But the translation for pre-order is layaway.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very much like that.
Layaway. Say it with me now. Layaway with no money down. What?
You know what, Chocolate? I love that. We actually need to advertise it. No, for real.
Yeah,
we're gonna start advertising like that.
You gotta talk to the people. You gotta meet
do your black comic layaway plan.
Yeah,
order your comics.
No money down. You can come in every other week and say, "Here's $1."
That's exactly how it works.
Come in another week. Here's $1. When the book drops, you either fully paid or you done, or you got to give them an extra $1, but you done. Layaway. Forget the pre-order sounds. Oh man, I got to put in layaway with 0 money down. Oracle's dying over there. Listen, I'm telling you, you got to talk to people the way they understand.
I love that.
Layaway, baby.
I have no argument. It is layaway. Pre-order layaway is the same thing.
All these years, I've been pre-ordering comics since I was a kid, and I never thought of it. Damn, it's a layaway plan.
Layaway, baby. Layaway with 0 money down. Come on.
That's what's up.
Come on now. But I'm excited. I'm truly excited. Because, as much as we've been giving Milestone and Joel the coverage, there's so many other books. Before we even went live, literally Derek and Paul were talking about Stranger Comics, right? And what they have going on. I'm super excited. It's not just, oh, we only talk about DC. Nah, we got Stranger Comics who's dropping amazing, I'm sorry, not hardcovers. What's the verbiage that Sebastian used? Tomes, right? Tomes are these amazing hardcover babies with dust jackets and all this fanciness and embroidery, right? He's got tomes. He's got soft cover. He's got comic book cover.
You're leading into my flex for the night.
Listen, take it. It's Paul's show. Look at that. What's that?
Shout out to Stranger Comics.
What you got in your hand?
Shout out to Sebastian Jones, who have cut a deal.
Come on now.
They finally, he's been waiting years for the right deal, so he could maintain his creative control over his property.
Sounds like
he had an opportunity to do it with HBO. They wanted to interfere with his work too much. He said, nah, I'm gonna wait. And he did. So now he's cut a deal. Viola Davis is going to produce it. The Untamed is finally coming to the screen. He's got a live action property, and he's got an anime project for finally coming out. But this book, The Untamed, is coming out. I just got this. Let me tell you something. We've already released this news to you that it's coming to the screen. If you're not rushing out to go buy as many copies of The Untamed as you can, you're just quite frankly being foolish, because when this blows up, and it will,
yes,
those prices on those books, yesterday's price
Talk about it.
Be today's price.
Today's price is quite a lot higher than.
Yes, and don't forget, it's not just it's everything else. The Niobes, the hip hop covers, all of
all that's gonna blow up because everyone's gonna be like, boy, have you heard about that Niobe character? Have you heard about that? Did you see that Untamed book with the guy with the sword and the girl? That was incredible. That was an incredible film.
What's the other joint he has?
I heard it's based on a comic book. Let's check out the comic book.
Yep. Jason Wise. He's got.
And by the way, don't forget, there's not just a film, but there's also an anime series as well.
Right. Niobe will blow up. All the kids done a manga style. All those kids would be like, "Oh man, that Niobe's dope, man. It reminds me of, whatever Japanese word thing, anime thing I'm into." Look.
You sound like a 90s game.
Paul, showing your age, Paul.
Yo, what the hell?
I'm an old dude. Look.
Hold on a second.
Don't be a fan. This is the first edition of the Untamed hardcover.
Not fire.
Let me confirm that.
Look at
signed, double signed, first edition.
That's the other thing. If you find the hardcover copy somewhere, it's more than likely going to be signed by Sebastian.
Yeah, but that one has like 2 SIGs in it. It's not
this
just
has 2 SIGs.
Yeah, some will have 2 signatures.
Printed in Hong Kong with this dust jacket with the stranger on it on the inside of the dust jacket.
Oh yeah, I did put them on tonight.
The original cover for Untamed, and then
that's
the dust jacket.
That's fire though.
Has the Untamed as a poster.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very proud of this.
Listen, Seb is out here doing damage. I love it.
Hey, much love to Sebastian Jones. He's a success story. He's a success story in this industry.
Understatement.
On many levels.
So many others. We have so many others.
And on top of being a decent human being who actually has no ego and is willing to help others up along the way.
Yes.
Just ask.
In a heartbeat.
It's amazing how few people ever just call him up and say, "Hey, you're doing it well. You're doing it big. Can you put me on some game?" He'll be like, "Sure, Bob. I'll be happy to tell you what to do."
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that your Seb voice?
Your Seb? So you do your Seb voice, I'll do my Joe Image.
I mean, do you not like success? Do you not like money? Do you not like the industry?
I mean,
just ask the dude to put you on some game. He knows what he's doing.
Speaking of game, he has games. Literally, D&D. Sebastian is covering all sources. He has animation coming out. He has a movie coming out. He has the books kicking ass. But he also has games. People like myself that are hardcore gamers, tabletop, Dungeons and Dragons, TCG, trading card games. He literally took the comic book story and said, here's an actual game that you can play with your friends. Come on.
Look, 3 years from now,
come on,
Sebastian Jones is going to be an insufferable git.
You know what?
You gotta be British to understand what that is.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna be the Hollywood elite, and he'll be like, "Black comic lords, have I heard of them?"
Oh my god!
Excuse me. Can I speak to Seb, please? Black comic lords. Who are the Black comic lords? I haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of this, guys.
Oh my god! But I guarantee, Lord Chocolate. Oh, tally ho.
Serge, can you take that call? I don't know who those people are. That's gonna be
actually Kevin Pitts has a good point.
Action figures. Wow. Imagine a Niobe action figure.
I'm not gonna front, Paul. This is your department because you got some sick ass custom action figures. You got to get with Seb.
Honestly, I do.
You got to get with Seb. That's actually a dope point.
I got some.
You got some dope. Even the static. Where the hell you got this goddamn yellow jacket from? It pisses me off.
Jacket static.
See?
Yellow jacket static.
Like, where the heck you get this yellow jacket from?
Yellow jacket static.
I found it.
Oh, Oracle. You know
what? But who had it first?
Here we go.
You had it first, but I found it.
Say that louder. Say that louder.
You had it first, but I found it.
All right. Doesn't matter.
I was waiting for this. I was waiting for it, Mr.
I found it twice.
I was waiting for it.
You found it twice.
Yeah, word. He's got 2 of them, man.
I got the original OG Icon edition, the small one, the 3 3/4 inch, and I got the 7-inch. Both. This one got the hoodie and everything, man. Come on.
So hold on. Stay on the action figures for a minute. I have 3 of the statics, right? And I'm not just this. I'm just a collector, and sometimes I throw them in my whatnot.
I also have the other static, the blue and yellow one, but I don't personally like. I just bought it for being a completionist.
Yeah, we don't acknowledge
that action figure.
We don't acknowledge that one. But what I was getting at was you actually take them out the boxes,
though. Yeah, I determined a long time ago. Well, it's partially true. I do have an extra one of this one that's in the box.
Okay, all right. Okay, so I'm okay now. I'm okay now.
I'm not,
crazy.
I'm not crazy.
And people are jealous.
But this one's kind of hard to find.
Facts.
So I had no choice. I had to take it out the box.
Excuse me. Yeah.
There's no extra one of this.
That's what I was like, dude.
I do have an extra one of this one that's in the box.
Okay. Because you got the hat. Wait, does mine have the hat? I think so. Yeah.
Gotta have the hat, man. Come on.
Yeah.
So I have a flex to share too.
Oh,
flex, Derek.
Okay.
Derek got a flex. Hold on. Full screen, Derek. Hold on. You got a full screen, Derek.
Apparently, I was shining too hard. Derek's like, I need to put this man down.
So
see a black man shining.
I recently picked up my 3rd copy of this book. That I think I know only one other person that even has 1 copy of it.
You could have stopped at 3rd copy.
What is?
So this is
Deadline.
The story behind the headline, and this is a promo packet that is probably the last published comic work of E.C. Stoner, and this was published in 1957 and was supposed to have gone in. He would, I think, aim to put this in to get this circulated in newspapers around the globe or around the country, but that probably didn't happen. So there's just not many copies of this available, but I've just been watching over the past few years and picking them up as they come available. So I've got 3 of them. I know one other person that has 1. I'd be interested in knowing if anybody else has 1.
Who did those?
This EC Stoner, self-published.
Really? Those are Stoners?
Yes, EC Stoner, and probably his last work. So according to Ken Quattro, let's see.
Ken Quattro be knowing his stuff.
Ken Quattro believes that Stoner might have been the first African-American comic book artist. That's what he's saying in this description.
What? This is what we need, Phil.
And then Stoner copyrighted this comic on January 30th, 1957. He doesn't believe it was ever distributed or if any copies made it out of Arizona, because that was the one company. It looked an Arizona paper might be the one place that he had some type of a contract with. So E.C. Stoner also did some other comic promos. There's one called The Christmas Playbook, one called The Story of Salt, which I have a copy of that, and then one called The Amazing Story of Measurement. I think I have one of those too. But I just picked these up because, Ken said that he had not seen any others of these. So I've just been watching to see if I can find
them. My birthday's in 3 months.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna front. I think you know what?
Happy birthday to Luke Cage.
I have a very small flex. I have a small flex.
All right.
So this is not a flex. This is more of a, hey, get your in order. Purchase.
Oh, damn.
Well, Derek said something the other day. And he was like, yeah. I was gonna order 3 of these, but I never got it, and I was like, "Nah."
Oh,
it was 6 of those. It was a box of 6 of those.
There you go.
And I was like, "I gotta get my ish in order," and I was like,
"That's a good quality."
No, it's the poster on the inside. Did it come with the poster?
Do you have the poster?
This is me you talking to. Of course, I got the goddamn poster inside.
All right, there you go. There you go.
And but I'm happy. I love the segue.
Oh, and then also on the back. What's on the back cover?
Oh, on the back cover? I don't know. Some upside down joint.
No, wait. I thought that there's also another thing. It's like it might be the first previews with Bart Simpson on it somehow too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, right here. You're talking about this one.
Yeah. Okay, he's on there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
We might need to check it, but it might be his first.
So speaking of posters, I went on a internet deep dive, and somebody propositioned me something the other day, but I realized I had one that was rolled, and I haven't responded back to them, but I now have 6 of these bad boys. This is not the wrong one. Where's the other one? I've got the original milestone.
I can't. You got your blurry thing.
Yeah, I got to take my background off, and that's probably not going to happen right now. But
is that the Worlds Collide?
That's the Worlds Collide one. But who doesn't have the Worlds Collide one? The one that
lots of
matters.
people don't have the Worlds Collide one. I have the smaller version. I don't have that big one.
Oh, well,
I don't have that one you have in your hand.
Come to my whatnot. This is massive. This is the size, the big size. And then I got the
that's the one you had at your last whatnot that you had signed though, right?
Huh?
Didn't you give one of? Did you sell one of those at your last whatnot? But it was signed.
I sold a massive one. We had two, because we had a Saturday show, and then we have our Sunday show, which is the regularly scheduled programming. And then I was looking through my archives, and I was like, "Oh, I do have the Bill Sienkiewicz one." So I had to call.
You have the Bill Sienkiewicz one?
I've got like 4 now.
What? Okay, I know you got one for me, but who are the other people?
Dang.
He's not giving that stuff away.
Listen, I'm telling you right now. I have for everyone. I have for you. I have for you. I have for you. If you would like to pick it up, meet me Sunday, 8:30 on Whatnot, and you too can have one as well.
Damn, I thought he said Sunday 8:30 at MegaCon. I'll be like, I'll be there, bro.
Sunday at 8:30 at MegaCon. I should be on the way back to New York. I'm not staying Sunday. I got to bring the little one back to school early, so I'm not staying Sunday. Sunday at 12 o'clock. I'm out of Florida.
And I have one more mini promo.
What happened?
I have a mini promo.
He has one more mini promo.
Oh, I mean, listen.
So this also showed up in the mail today. It's an ash can of Collections of Black.
Ooh!
Oh, so you get
DJ
one.
Dakota.
I don't know where mine is.
I had to order it.
I saw him give
I had
it
to
you.
order
What are
and pay
you
for
talking
it.
about?
I did order and pay for it. I was one of the first people.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait, go back a page. Go back a page.
Oh, yeah, Paul, you're in here, aren't you?
Oh, I didn't know Paul, you got to sign it.
Look at that. You are in there.
Then he promptly took it away from me and had other people sign it, and then I never got a copy.
Yeah. I wonder where those are.
Yeah.
Coming for Phil. Coming for Phil.
You know what it is?
I don't know. You might need to rewind the show.
We said his name 3 times. That's what happened. We said Stranger Comics. We said Stranger Comics.
Somebody said something about Tally Ho. That's all I know.
Yeah, it was like Tally Ho. Yes, Lord Chocolate. Yes, Lord Chocolate. Absolutely. Listen, Sebastian is going to be one of those Hollywood dudes that has a bunch of women scantily clad, but he's not doing anything crazy with them. He's literally going to have them around a table while he recites poems to them. And they just go,
he is an incredible writer when it comes to poetry.
Yeah, literally. This is going to be a bunch of ladies just sitting there. And I'm like, oh my God, Sebastian, you're so insightful. And he goes, I know.
I have a complete visual of that in my head right now.
100%. He's not doing anything crazy with them, nothing tawdry. They're just scantily clad, and it's a lot of them. And he's just going.
I picked this up, Seb. Just so you know, Untamed first edition hardcover, and it is signed. I assume that's your signature.
See, I can send pics.
All right, you want to send pics? Oh, it's something you want to preview?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm doing an unboxing without even showing more covers of the Dakota incident. This is the Swavey cover. I got like 7 boxes to crack open. I need my scissor. My scissors.
Scissors?
Yeah, I don't know what these are. I got posters. I got books. I got Kickstarter.
You don't have
stuff.
A comic book
By the
knife?
way,
you're supposed to have a comic book knife, man.
I'm supposed to have a comic book knife?
A comic book knife.
I'm black. It's called a knife.
Angel, do you have a comic book knife?
I do.
What is
Derek, do you have a comic book knife?
No.
Thank you. No. Knife.
It's 50-50 in here.
Comic book scissors.
Have comic book knives. All right, that's fine.
Wait a minute.
I have a knife.
That's because you're in Florida. You need a knife in Florida. That's a different ballgame.
I mean, we need all the weapons in Florida.
Yeah, well, you know.
While Paul's looking, tomorrow night we have Stormwatch, another episode of that with Maria Iodeli. So
is that tomorrow?
Yeah,
that is tomorrow.
You're the one doing it. You better know.
I should probably read that book.
Yeah, I guess you probably should. Yeah.
No, you don't want to say that while you're being recorded.
I'm not being. Oh yeah, we're live.
He already said it.
Yeah, I read it already.
by the way, Sebastian, meet my boy Sun Tzu. So, okay, hold on. We got to talk about this.
Oh, here we go.
No, because this is full circle, right? Because it was done to me, right? By Paul, Phil, Joe Illage, Darius, and what I mean, it was done to me. It was the education, right? It was done to me. It was like, hey, Chocolate, you talk a lot of ish. You can't be out in these streets not knowing what's going on, right? So the education was given to me, right? Obviously. So obviously, the education that Paul and the BCL gave to us. Sun Tzu is my whatnot buddy. We met in real life New York Comic Con last year. Amazing family, amazing seller and whatnot. He's a part of the crew. But there were certain books where he was like, "Whoa, what's this?" And I'm like, "Just go look at that. Go look at that. Go look at that." And then now, full circle, he's rocking with us here on BCL, and he's like, "Yo, that Niobe you told me to check out is dope. It's fire." Da, 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 da. And now he actually gets, "Yo, Sebastian, meet son, meet Sebastian. It's dope." Because he has also put me on about the Blue Marvel and this and that. So it's each one teach one. So I love it. There's no
That's
ego.
right. That's right.
I love it. I love it.
So Seb is asking if we're ready for the Niobe anime preview sizzle March 21st. That's this Saturday.
Can you just please just get your ass to Florida so you can be at MegaCon with all of us? I'll make it happen. I'll figure it out. I got a room. I got a wife who likes to go shop. We'll figure it out.
Like, oh, that'd be so cool if Seb could come down.
Speaking of Stranger Comics and Sebastian, I got this package. I got a bunch of boxes of comics I haven't opened yet.
You ain't the only one, right here. I'm cracking them open as we speak.
And I just opened this box that says Stranger Comics on it.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I buy so much Stranger Comics, I can't even keep track of what I'm buying. So literally every time I get a shipment, it's a surprise to me because I don't even remember. All I know is whenever you watch Seb on a live stream and he says, "Hey, look at this."
Yep.
All of a sudden, I've spent like a whole bunch of money I didn't realize I spent.
He makes you buy shit that you don't even normally buy. Everyone knows I don't do hardcovers. Sebastian is making me buy hardcovers.
Said this repeatedly. Sebastian Jones is the Willy Wonka of comics. He somehow mesmerizes you with his poetry, the beautiful images that his comics have, because all of his comics are high quality.
Facts.
And you have no choice as a comic book collector but to bend to his will and
I ain't bending for nobody.
Yeah, well.
Bending. Airbender, firebender, earthbender.
Yeah.
I ain't bending for nobody.
Black bender. Oh, look at that. Wow.
Come on, Sebastian.
This is the Black Comic Lords variant cover.
Whoa, stop. I've seen that cover. What do you mean Black Comic Lord? I've never seen that foil variation. What the hell is that?
This is our cover. This is the BCL cover.
I'm not gonna lie to you. When I got recruited into BCL, I should have received the care package with all of our covers. Like, what the hell? Are you inviting me to join? Yes, Sebastian. Respectfully, we're not inviting you. You are like that friend that the mother let.
Here's the black. What is it? What does it say?
Ooh, Black Comic Lords New York Comic Con. What year? This was last year.
It's a few months ago.
It's this year.
2025.
Or sort of, kind of.
Yeah, that was last year.
Yes.
Sebastian, we're not inviting you. You walk into our kitchen and open the door and make yourself a sandwich. So if you want to come in, you come in. Bring those to MegaCon.
Niobe, she is death. He gave this away just for showing up to the Stranger Con.
Fact.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, when is his Stranger Con?
Oh, he's probably hop online. You know, Saturday.
March 21st. Another Stranger Con.
These will be
last con. He did giveaways just for showing up.
Yeah, that's fact.
Hold on. So hold on.
Cards. Paul. Look at all these cards I got.
Paul, so you know what that means? Wait. We got to take the, as Phil would say.
Look at the emerald joint. Oh my god.
Serious business right here. Serious business. That Black Comic Lords cover.
Yeah.
We need to buy a bunch of them because at least you, myself, and Oracle are going to be at MegaCon. We got to sign those bitches. Sebastian, here's what I need you to do. I need you to ship me at least 30 of them. We will sign them. Stay with me, Seb. Ship me 30 of these Black Comic Lords exclusives. I will bring them to MegaCon. We will sign them. We'll send that back to you. And you can do what you do and say, hey, Not only are these the Black Comic Lords covers, but they also signed on the BCL. We got to get Derek to sign these bad boys as well, but we got to hook that up.
Jason Wise metal card.
Look at how nice that is.
Metal.
Listen, Sebastian don't miss. He don't play. What is this?
Sebastian is just, look at this.
And hold on, look at this. Remember I told you about the Dungeons and Dragons. Those are stats. Those are stats on the card. So if you want to play the game,
that's a nice bookmark.
Come on.
Wow.
You know who I saw open this? I think it was BJ Kicks. Open that.
This is crazy.
Fire. Come on.
The Stranger. Everyone's gonna know who the Stranger is in next year.
But this is what I'm talking about. See, I'm trying to. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole.
This cover by Cannon White is just ridiculous.
Here you have.
I love that cover. Love it.
Look
love
at that.
It, love
Perfect timing. I knew I had one here. Here you have a indie publisher.
So Paul, he says it's a surprise for you. Send him a link.
Hold on. I got you, Seb.
What is this? Oh, this is another Worlds Collide? How many Worlds Collide did I buy? God dang.
You're just trying to tempt me.
Listen. Milestone is gonna pop. We know that.
Because I said I don't have it. Now all of a sudden you've got like a half a dozen.
I mean, listen, man. You guys know that this is what happens when you come to the chocolate affair. You come to the chocolate factory. You got to give the people what they want. You feel me? This is why it's Wednesday and you guys are rocking and rolling with us. This is why we all moving and grooving with us. Ooh, what is this? More bitter root. What the hell? More goodies, boys and girls. I mean, let's take the milestone energy and move it to Blue Marvel. Hey, I'm not listen. Here's my thing, right? And I'm being very careful because it can be misconstrued and it can be taken as jabs. I am willing. Well, say with me, Uncle.
Seb, I just sent it to you in our chat.
Okay, because I am willing, and it's not I, but myself and my conglomerate, Oracle, Phil, Derek, Paul, we all put our money where our mouths are, meaning Paul probably more so than me, because Paul is ordering Kickstarters. Oh, look at that Jason Wise. Look at that Jason Wise, Akira. Come on.
Man. Come on. Go with my other one by Nicholas Draper Ivy. Come on, man.
I'm not telling you no more goodies because now you're trying to hurt my heart because that shit is fire.
He said hurt my heart.
Truth, Mr.
No, hold on. Before we bring Seb up, right? I want to say this because
Seb's already up.
Well, listen, Seb's BCL, but before we give him the floor, because once we give Seb the floor, it's go time. But here we are. We have. No, it's not even that. What I was saying is our conglomerate, the BCL, we have no problem putting our dollars, putting our support behind Black books, Black artists. The only thing we ask is to make sure that the quality is up to par. I'm not even going to go down the rabbit hole. I'm going to leave it there. Make sure the quality is up to par. Don't complain when your stuff is not up to par. Besides that, you will get your shot. The reason being, look at Seb. Seb, take the floor. God dang. How you, matter of fact, come on, man. Come on.
It's insane.
Whoa. I did not know there was a foil to the freaking Akira homage.
There was a foil to the Akira, man.
Check out the underneath the title. You gotta decipher.
Is it hieroglyphs?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, jeez, look at that.
That is really beautiful.
What does that say?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to do the work.
It's a treasure hunt. The whole story.
Give me a picture. I'll figure it out for you.
We do treasure hunts, folks. We do treasure hunts.
But no chat. You can't chat GPT this. You can't Claude this.
Like no cheating.
It's too late.
Yeah.
Oh wait. We got to put. Hold on. We got to put our boy Paul in full. Look at that. Come on. Jason Wise, another.
So look at that, guys. When you look at it, that's the Assassin's Creed homage, and that is Jason taken from the Louvre and reclaim the artifact and placing them back in the pyramid.
Yeah. That's dope. I love the imagery. I love the symbolism, man. Man, look at friggin' Kanan White. Are you kidding me?
The Indiana Jones cover is amazing.
The Indiana Jones homage.
Come on. But this is what I'm saying. So we got the video game aspect. Someone like me, who's a massive video game head. Then you got the hip hop, the perfect. Come on. You got the hip hop. You got the movie buffs. And then Seb blew my mind the other day because I think it was Seb Herschel. Was it? It was Seb Herschel that was talking about the
on a whole nother level. It's not even fair how good her art is.
Were you there, Paul? No, Derek, you were there. It was you, myself, and Herschel, and Seb was talking about the musicality of the titles and the books and whatnot. And I was, oh my God, come on now.
Oh, you got that signed too?
Of course I got it signed, man.
Seb knows if I buy a book, don't send it to me if it's not signed. Don't.
Not only do I have these signed by Seb, I have these signed by Robert.
Don't send it to me if it's not signed. I mean, which reminds me, I gotta pay for my invoice.
I must have forgotten which one is a milestone variant.
Whoa! Stop! What are you talking about, milestone variant?
I don't know.
Do I have a milestone variant?
I don't know.
By the way,
I don't know if you do. But that sounds like a hell of a good idea, Seb.
He's probably talking about He's probably talking about the Akira variant that he's.
Static.
Yeah.
Yeah. Static. Yeah. If you guys want to get if you guys missed Jason Wise, you can do late pledges. I can find the link if Derek, one of the guys, wants to put up the OG Jason Wise link in the chat. Okay. If you're missing, I could do that and send it to you in the private chat, and then you can pop it on.
Okay, yeah.
Just so y'all know, we did not plan this.
Absolutely not.
The boxes I have.
Seb, is this the link that you put in the private chat?
And just
the link I put in the private chat. So to start with, I just want to say, first of all, huge thank you to everyone in the chat, the Black Comic Lords. You guys are amazing. It's always just a huge honor just to be a part of the community. We just got done with the Emerald City Comic Con, and it sucked that it was the same weekend as BlurredCon, but we crushed it. It was amazing. It was a 4-day convention. It's crazy. I just want to say, I know you guys have got MegaCon on the 21st. I totally understand it, and I respect it. But you're going to have to come to StrangerCon in the evening because the Niobe anime, right? Let's just take a moment to absorb what I'm saying right now. The Niobe, we're in year 17 of Stranger Comics. We have broken ground. Niobe's broken ground, and you're going to see the first ever sneak peek sizzle of the Niobe anime that we partnered with a South African production company, Molo Animation, and they're going to be on from South Africa, tuning in to show the world and you guys for the first time ever the Niobe Afro anime. And you know how I get down with the comic. I'm just saying, so if you want to see what Afro anime looks like in the world of Thunder with a South African studio, you're going to want to tune in March 21st. Now, I put that link to StrangerCon in the chat. So if Derek or one of the guys can pop it in, I'll send you guys more promotional information. So other special guests that's going to be on, Viola Davis's husband, Julius Tennant, who is the president of Juvie Productions, is going to join us at 12 o'clock Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern. We're going to talk about the Untamed movie I'm directing that you got the big, beautiful hardcover on. And we're going to show him for the first time at the same time, the Niobe Afro anime sizzle. And it is everything you want and more. Musically, visually, it's what you guys have been wanting, the Niobe Afro anime. So, and if we hit 100 likes on the stream, we're already at 101. Every attendee is going to get an exclusive for free just for hanging out on there. And it's going to be a Kanan White Untamed #1 Batman homage.
Oh,
the one that
there are 4 different types. I'm going to send you guys on the BCL link if you guys want. I'm going to send you guys something right now, which is going to blow your proverbials. One sec.
If we want, damage. If we want, the man says.
All right, there you go. I just said it in the Facebook chat. If you guys want to bring it up and show, it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be ridiculous.
Oh wow!
I got it.
The actual the look and the feel is going to be stunning on that Afro anime. So there'll be an actual, even though it's anime, it's rooted in South African visuals and culture.
Oh my God, it's a dope cover, dude.
Oh, you have more covers. I saw the 1 in 10, but I didn't see the black and white or the. God.
Okay, so here's what we've got cooking. All right, there's the 1 in 10 ratio incentive that you can pre-order right now at your local comic shops. Right. So what I was saying to folks, with regards to all the kind of the stuff for the Dakota is, look, when you're going into pre-order or order or pick up your copy of Milestone, as you should, just pre-order your favorite indie title. Pre-order 1 comic of your favorite indie title. If you're a Stranger Comics fan and you're pre-ordering, go and pick up a copy of Milestone, because we are in this together. This is not pie. Mm-hmm. This is a moment in time we get to celebrate together as a family. So what I've decided to do is do a 1 in 10 ratio variant.
Say that part again, Seb. Say that part again.
Yeah, we are united. We're united. This is not pie. It's a moment in time in history to celebrate. So if you are a fan and you want to support independence, now we struggle. It's not easy. Like a booth at a comic convention can run like a 20 by 10 booth at New York Comic Con is $8,500.
Oh yeah, see, that's 10 grand,
right? Just to kind of put it out there how difficult it is for independent comics to actually make it. Now, when we were at Emerald City Comic Con, we're one of very few indie publishing titles, right? Because a lot of anime comes in, toys come in, and so on. And as far as people of color,
forget it.
At Emerald City Comic Con. So we want to support the indies, but again, it's not pie. We also want to support Stephanie and Joe and these amazing creators in their moment and lift them up, right? It's a moment for everyone to kind of shine and get their celebration on. But it's not pie. It's a moment you go in, you pick up your copy of Milestone, and you say, hey, I want to pre-order Concrete Acolyte X, or I want to pre-order Godhood, I want to pre-order Stranger Comics or 133 Art. I want to put, while I'm in there celebrating this moment, I want to put my fave indie creator in the mind of this comic shop retailer, right? It's this moment of opportunity that everyone should rally around each other. And yeah, that's what I got to say about it.
Sebastian, let me ask you a question. God damn it. What time?
So pre-order the Untamed right now. You know why?
Yes.
You know why? Because this is the first appearance of Niobe since he's been out in comics, right? Before a lot of these folks, it's time for Niobe to get her flowers, and you're going to get the first appearance at your local comic shop. You're going to support them. You're going to tell them about Niobe. You're going to tell them about Viola Davis, the anime, all those types of things.
Yeah.
Right? That's the community's job right now is to go in and educate the retailers and say, Niobe's first appearance is the Untamed issue 1. They're making a movie with Viola Davis.
Come on.
I mean, that's all I'm asking for you guys to do. And all I'm asking you guys to do is show up, come to StrangerCon, get a free comic. Get a free comic at StrangerCon, and then you can pre-order the hardcover. Now, here's my surprise. No, everyone's going to be at StrangerCon, World at War Comics, online, event, watching the Niobe anime and picking up the very first ever Tales of Asunder tome right here with the Tahani Far cover right here. And we've got gold foil editions with Look at this. Let me just. Let's just to kind of show
I
you.
love that. I love that.
Yeah. Sorry.
There we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Look. That's what you want to get, right? So while you're at MegaCon picking up Captain America or whatever.
Here we go.
There you go. You're going to want to pick up. You're going to want to pick this up. Right? Look at that. So basically, I was a huge fan of Underground Railroad, and the moments they kind of did the pause frame, where they broke the fourth wall, and all these beautiful black folks are staring at the camera, and I dubbed this "Dare to See Us." So each one of these characters you'll see has real personality, right?
Yeah.
Look at the quality.
This
is by Jamaican artist Sheldon Mitchell.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Sheldon.
Huh. Big up Sheldon from Backyard.
And exactly, right? And then you're also gonna get on when we launch StrangerCon, it launches our Kickstarter. All day one backers get a free comic. So you can get 2 free comic books March 21st. So while you're at MegaCon, you want to run back to StrangerCon to get your 2 free comic books. Now, pull up that in. I'm dead serious. You want a free comic book with a Niobe first appearance? I'm gifting you The Community by Kane & White and Paris Elaine, Eisner winner, Paris Elaine, right? Brother from Canada. Pop that that graphic up again with the 4 Niobe, the 4 Untames again. I'm going to show you something.
I got you.
Yeah, his
okay, so here we go. You're going to get 1 in 10 retailer incentive, the color edition from your local comic shop. You can pre-order. If you're a Patreon member and you back my Patreon even for $5 a month, and you back the Kickstarter, I'm giving you that for free.
What?
So literally, Patreon members that spend $5 a month that happen to back the Kickstarter are going to get the Inks only edition by Kane & White for free. If you back the Kickstarter day one, you're going to get the Blood Red edition for free. And that's going to be an advanced copy to the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for free.
Oh.
You come to StrangerCon March 21st, you're going to get the Blue Sword Mask Off Gold Coin edition for free. So those are 3 opportunities to get Niobe's first appearance in that Kane & White Batman Court of Owls homage for free. And you can pick up that 1 in 10 retailer incentive, pre-order that while you're supporting Milestone. And that's my gift to you.
This dude.
Yay.
All right, Sev. Okay. All right.
It's very... We'll just do all the things. We'll just do all the things.
Yeah,
the $5, the Kickstarter, the Stranger Con. We'll just do all the things.
I should just preload my credit card information with Stranger Comics and just give it to
them. And anyone that buys stuff on our website types in BCL. We do a little. You guys get a big discount, and I do a kickback to the team here. So it's always my kind of kickback to the BCL crew because I love them.
We need those. So, yeah. We need to get those bad boys signed.
If you want, I can send you as well the Patreon link. If anyone wants to join for $5 a month,
drop it.
Inks only edition. I'll put that in the private chats. And if you back the Patreon for $25 or more a month, we send you seasonal box gifts every season with exclusives just for Patreon members.
But
what's up, Kev? What's up, folks?
But do we get a poem?
You know poems come with mystery boxes. For sure they do. For sure they do.
Every time you read a Stranger comic, you're getting poetry.
Speaking of poetry, on the Kickstarter link, a poet blessed us with a foreword by the name of Mr. Paul White Davis. So let me show you. There's a Tamani remark in there. Look at this. I just scooch past that.
It's in that book.
It's in this book, Paul. It's in this book.
Wait, what? Paul out here doing work?
Let me see. Where is it?
Talk about
there it is.
Oh wow.
Paul N. White Davis. What's the N for? Eclectic?
Nah, that's my middle name.
There you go. So in true honor of the Black Comic Lords and what you've done for us, we want to. So, Paul, you're in the company of people doing forwards of Prentice Penny, Brandon Easton, Jamie Broadnax, and Viola Davis.
Wow.
Wow. Good company.
That's pretty dope, man.
Those tomes are nice, though. Those tomes are delicious. Boys and girls,
I am beyond honored to have been asked to do that for you. So
bring back Wakanda and whiskey.
It's Wakanda whiskey every time I'm on the screen, just so you know.
What'd you say?
Sebastian talks like George Michael sings. Okay, yeah. All right.
I was going to say something really morbid, like, well, I hope not. He's not around, but that's me being English. Like English sense of humor. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right, Seb, you've officially won. Yeah, well, it was always going to happen. But
I mean, Seb outflexed us all.
Well, it's not even about flexing. So literally in the backstage, Paul's like, Chocolate, we got to be there for Seb. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm at MegaCon. He's like, no, but we got to be there for Seb. And I'm like, I'm at MegaCon doing whatnot. And he's like, no, but we got to be there for Seb. And I'm like, fuck. Now Seb is like, yeah, you got to be there for me.
You got to think of it like this. Don't think of it like the way I appreciate it, but it's not. This is for Niobe. This is literally for this character that has changed the game, and all the different people that have come along the way, whether it's Viola Davis, Amanda Stenberg, Tusu Mbedu, Ashley Woods, Afua Richardson, Kanan White, David Mack, people that have blessed, Tahani, people have blessed us with their interpretations and their visions of this little girl who is trying to grow up in a harsh world, right? Like Niobe is, we always say she's mixed. Sure, she's half elven, half human, half angel, half demon, to reflect the duality of spirit that we share. And she's on a path to bind nations against the devil, her father, the Untamed. But she's also half goddess of light, and both the goddess and the devil will move heaven and hell to make her their champion.
I could just go like this every time.
All right.
And the last thing I'm going to say about this is Niobe. Everyone's like, "There's my son." I'm in my son's room. There are ants all over the place. It's hilarious. So, but I'll say this: people go, "Oh, Niobe's like Neo, Superman. She's the chosen one," and you'll see it on the Sizzle trailer, March 21st. Niobe says, "A hero is not the chosen one. A hero chooses to be one."
Nice. Did you come up with that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Damn, this guy's got bars.
So in this book that you're going to come and get this beautiful world of Niobe, and you're going to read Paul's forward. You're going to get like nine beautiful comics in here, all sorts of amazing stuff. You got crazy stuff, all the things in this book.
Man, I'm gonna need several copies. I need one for my mom's. I need one for my daughter, one for me to read, and one for me to hold up and for posterity. I'm gonna need 4 copies. I'm gonna get 4 copies.
I love that. I'll have Josh make sure there's a retailer edition so you can get discounts on the hardcovers. These omnibuses are absolutely beautiful. So yeah, if you guys want to get, it's also a nice sample platter. We got 9 different solo stories, and the gallery art in the back is, and if anyone plays D&D, we have Dungeons and Dragons material in the back of these books.
Wow.
So we got all sorts of, we got Jay Lee stuff here. I mean, it's
the covers,
all the covers, and we also have the Niobe She Tribe script, so you can read.
Nice.
Learn how I wrote this stuff. Concept
that really is a culmination of all the work that you've been doing over the last 17 years.
It's a lot of,
At some point, is a version of that going to become available in stores as well?
I believe it should be. But we'll have to trade the Dead President so much. Look at that. The soft cover of Tales 1 and 2 are going to be in the stores as well. But yeah, so
Is any of the Black Comic Lord variant covers in there?
Yeah, for sure, of course. Lurking in there somewhere. Yeah, we have a lot. There's a lot in here. There's a lot to kind of find here, but yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on. Oh yeah, here we are. Look, speaking of Black Comic Lords exclusives, the covers are in.
Wow.
There you go. Yeah. So March 21st. If you guys tell me a time, and you huddle up and get together and tell me a time.
I should be home because
we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
I should be home by 9:30.
9:30 Eastern time. That's 6:30. Yeah, I'll still be going. Still be slanging things and playing some online D&D sexual chocolate. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
all sorts of things.
I don't have any 12-sided dice, but I'll be happy to.
We're gonna be at MegaCon.
12-sided dice.
We can buy 12-sided dice. We'll be at MegaCon. We can get them.
You can get them there for sure. We're also going to at some point be doing our own exclusive kind of Asunder dice, and we'll have a few more miniatures for this campaign as well. So when you
have miniatures,
we have minis, yeah.
Nice. I need an IOB miniature. That's incredible.
Did we just talk about fake? Oh, Derek.
Yeah. So Seb, it's I forgot who mentioned it in the chat, but they were like, when are we gonna get some Niobe fakes figurines?
Yes.
On the Kickstarter family, if you go to the Kickstarter link.
Wait.
What?
This is a Black Comic Lords exclusive.
Seb,
you will be able to get the Niobe Mini on the Kickstarter and a Niobe Pathfinder module on the Kickstarter. So if you want to play in the world of Asunder with all the lore and all the things, you can get that, and you can get an exclusive new Niobe LARP sword. So if you're out there, I've
been wanting that sword for 3 years.
Yeah. We will have an exclusive new variant of the sword, as well as the regular cool, beautiful Niobe sword, the Energy Edition, because on the new Kickstarter, we have a new comic in the Untamed where, if you've seen The Stranger and Niobe wield this magic sword, which you'll also see in the anime beautifully, we will show you how that sword first came to be and first came into being. Because what I decided to do, right, if you've anyone in the chat that has not read The Untamed, here's your chance. And for the folks that have, The Untamed's in the town of Oasis, kind of like a spaghetti western town, a Yojimbo town in a fantasy world, in a Moroccan fantasy world, part of the world. Now, what lies beneath the town? Ancient civilizations of pre-gone eras, 7 layers for you D&D folks to explore, and comics to be read. So we're literally dropping. I should show the Black Comic Lords exclusive, right? Should I show that today?
Yes.
That might be a good idea.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right.
Do it.
So imagine this is the first time we've done this, and I don't know too many folks or anyone that has. You guys be able to get a comic and a module in the same comic, so you can read the comic and then play the module.
See, a lot of you guys may not understand what's happening here. I'm trying not to curse because I'm not paying Oracle or Phil or Paul.
You're up to $45, by the way.
Let me see if I can find this bad boy for you.
So for those that play D&D, right, you create your world, you create your module. It's a lot of world building and D&D, for those that haven't played, it's definitely an RPG, but it's an immersive RPG, right? So what Seb is pretty much doing at a high level, the comic book will basically function as a dungeon guide. I'm going deep into the lore, but even so the reason why I'm saying that is because D&D, while it is a niche game, it is a massive game with a massive follower. My brain is going. There's gonna be people who are playing Untamed and Niobe D&D who don't even know the comic exists, but they're gonna have to buy the comic to get the guy. Oh my God, this is genius.
Seb, explain this image.
So what we have right here is the stranger with his sword. First of all, it's by Kanan White, who has done the other Black Comic Lords exclusives, and Paris Elaine, who had colored the Jay-Z and the Nas homage for Black Comic Lords. This is the stranger, the man with no name. Your Toshiro Mifune, your Clint Eastwood from the strangers of the Western or Yojimbo from the past.
Literally the opening sequence in Untamed where he goes into the city. That is literally the same city from Fistful of Dollars. You can't tell me different.
No way.
Takuma's comment.
They got lightsabers now. Oh man.
Oh, that's so dope, man.
All my Lord of the Rings, all my Game of Thrones. This is it.
It's even more
than
that.
Oh, give me a minute. I'll see if I can make it a little bigger here.
Oh, my boy Shane's in the chat. What's up, Shane? How you doing, bro?
Oh, he ran. Okay, he'll be back, I guess. Let's see.
There goes Seb. He's back. He's back.
There you go.
He's back.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm sketchy connection over here. But so the stranger.
I'm gonna give a bigger version of it. This is gonna be nice.
Oh yeah, let's see.
All right. Let's see. Back on screen.
So does that?
That is ginormous.
Nice.
You can see all the detail.
There's no in between. It's either huge. Okay, let's just go.
Let's go through the detail. It's the detail.
That is Dura, the creator of the world of Asunder. She is the matriarch and the one that looks after Niobe to see if Niobe can take on the burden and mantle of being caretaker to the world of Asunder. So what this is a prequel to the Untamed storyline, where Dura is going to gift the stranger a seed of Ilkor, this magical seed, which it comes from the golden tree that birthed the world of Asunder, to help craft the stranger sword, knowing one day he might give it to Niobe. So this is a beautiful prequel to the Untamed. Everything fully connects. And if you've read the Untamed, this is going to really make a lot of sense. And the work in it is amazing. So yeah, thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so you've got the stranger right there, and you will learn that the stranger was not a good dude. And you understand, and it really will show that if you read the Untamed, he needed to be a redeemed vessel to help Niobe out. So yeah, so a lot of ties that bind.
Look at that
detail, man. Look at that sword, magic sword right there that you will once again see March 21st.
I want that
in
sword.
action on the Niobe anime.
I need that sword.
The sword is yours, bro. The sword is honestly, if you guys like sword fighting, the LARP
yes.
sword, the best LARP sword makers in the world do the Niobe sword, which you'll be able to get on the campaign as well. So make sure you hit that link, guys. And if you forget all this, I'll do a little comment here. Where are we? Can I figure out how to join? I can see. I was gonna do a comment, but I join the chat. Maybe I can do that here. Connect, just to kind of let you guys know. Make sure you subscribe to Stranger Comics, guys, and hit notify on the link as well. There it is. Okay, thank you. So make sure, you hit like, subscribe, notify. If we hit 200 likes, which we have a lot in the past, we'll have something else for you. You're already getting that free Batman homage. So come and hang out and join the fun. Meet Viola Davis's husband. He's amazing. We'll talk about the film, and you're going to see the Niobe anime. It's the guys in South Africa. We're doing something really special where we're creating a community where you're going to see all the young animators, majority Black, a good mix, right? To kind of dispel the myth or dispel kind of like what Western society thinks of South Africa as super segregated, where you have young black and young white folks just creating dope shit. So it's amazing. It's a really, really beautiful thing to experience.
Yeah, I'm excited. This is gonna be dope. Super dope.
I did the pre-order. I did the Patreon. I'm missing something. I'm supposed to do something else.
Yeah, I did the pre-order. I told them that there's a movie coming out about this thing, so you might want to order some extra copies. I don't know if they got it, so I have to go back in and remind them.
You have to get 1 in 10. March 30th is the last time that you guys can pre-order the Untamed in stores to get your first appearance of Niobe.
Mike.
My LCS doesn't have the 1 in 10; it just has the regular.
My LCS doesn't let people order the variants. You know, the variants.
So normally 1 in 10s you can't. Unless you have a really good standing with your LCS, you're not going to be able to pre-order it because
a lot of times you have to order. Some of my peeps have ordered 10.
Yeah, so you got to get 10. So that would be the 11. So what I always do is I'm like, listen, I'll buy that. I'll buy 10 books. Let me get that.
just to get that variant for sure.
Yes, I've done that before. I have great credit with Bulletproof Comics.
And I will have some available, of course, for folks that couldn't get the 1 in 10 of their LCS. But the only way you're going to be able to get the set, to get the Inks only edition, is to be a Patreon member and back the Kickstarter. Right? That's the only way you can get all 4 editions. Because I want to always reward my Patreon members that drop dough with me every month and support like OGs.
Chillmonger, I already checked Midtown. They don't even have the 1 in 10s on Midtown.
Midtown. Well, that's for
Wait, who did you say have it, Derek?
They don't.
I didn't say anybody has them yet.
There's gonna be enough. This is kind of like one of the things where there's so much stuff going on in the world where we're fighting the noise to get our announcement out. Like here's something crazy. Okay, just to be real with it. We announced the Untamed featuring Niobe with Viola Davis, right? I mean, is there a more impressive actress to kind of look after and shepherd Niobe herself? Which is it was very, very important. Derek, you picked up on it when I did the post in Black Comic Lords. It's like, who is the person that's going to protect a young black elven fantasy Harry Potter type new character in the zeitgeist of the world? Viola Davis and her husband Julius. We announced it in Hollywood Reporter. How many other places have you guys seen it?
Only one other I've seen. Only one. I was going to ask you about that. Why only one? What's going on there?
Well, yeah. Why do you think?
It's drowned out by all the other noises out there. Number one. And I guess you would have to put those press releases out to each one of those outlets if you want a shot at it.
I've reached out. My publicist has reached out to multiple comic press people, social media influencers.
Really?
I was actually going to hit you up off on the side and ask what's going on. I've only seen 2. Yeah,
I've only seen two
press releases. Yeah,
I've only seen one other influencer post it outside of us, and I was like, "Oh, my boy BJ Kicks." Besides that,
not to mention,
BJ's a sweet dog.
This is Can any of you name off the top of your head a black fantasy film?
A black fantasy film?
Black fantasy.
Yeah, it's called Black Panther.
What?
Yeah, it's called Black Panther.
No, that's a
I'm
hero science fiction. If you go to the
Sam gets what I'm getting at. I'm being extra sarcastic. A black man that's king of the nation. Yeah, sure.
Seb is breaking. He's breaking down barriers that have existed within the culture for a very long time. It was not cool. And you'll get more of this when you read the foreword.
Here's another good point right here.
It was not cool back in the day to be a black kid into D&D and
Fact.
sword and sandals type stuff, you know. Seb's breaking new barriers. When you go to a con and you see people cosplaying as black elves and orcs, like, and they're not doing it because they're trying to emulate a white elf or white orc or whatever. They're emulating original characters from an original world. They're not emulating J.R.R. Tolkien, right? They're not doing R.A. Salvatore. They're doing Sebastian Jones and Stranger Comics. Original characters from a world of Asunda of people that look like them. You know, magical characters, fantastic characters that look like them. That's revolutionary. And I don't use that word lightly. Like, that's not been done to this level before. And he's successful doing it. And he's about to take it to the screen. It's kind of like what you mentioned, Black Panther chocolate, right? When Black Panther hit the screen, there's a whole generation of people that hadn't conceived of that concept before.
Oh, no, absolutely, no. Absolutely.
Because a lot of people didn't even know who Black Panther was before
Right.
that movie came out. Right. And they went and they saw a movie about a world that had never been conquered, an African nation never been conquered by colonialism. And they saw what was possible. And they saw Afrofuturism for the first time on screen. They saw a black hero as a lead for the first time on screen. They saw women warriors, you know, in a positive light on screen. This is the type of thing that Seb's doing. He's very humble. I appreciate that.
We'll talk that talk. We'll pop the collar.
But
it's
he's changing the game. I mean, this is game changing, and he's hitting it from both fronts, from live action and anime. I mean, smart, right? Because the next generation, they're into anime, so he's hitting that too. Like I said, don't be a fan later. 3 years from now, we'll be lucky to get Seb on these lives because he'd be too busy talking to, like, you know, Ryan.
No. That's so not me. I'm always here. And yeah, shout out. You mentioned Ayanu Wraith for sure. Ayanu, I love Roya Coupe. He's an absolute sweetheart. You know, wish him nothing but always the best. The difference with Ayanu is, and Roy will be the first to admit it, like, Niobe's been around for quite a bit longer in the comic space. And Ayanu is a beautiful, beautiful animated show for young folks. And he does it incredibly well. I absolutely love and adore that man. He's one of the good guys.
Yeah. His book, a series, by the way, a fantastic science fiction book. I highly recommend people go out and get that book.
He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. But coming back to the moment, I think Takuma also kind of raised a point, is why Viola Davis, right? What is it? Because we talk about it a lot internally at Stranger Comics. Is it the ambiguous kind of, what is Sebastian? Is it like, what is this? Is it, what is the reason you have Viola Davis is making Niobe? And I haven't seen any social media influencers talk about Viola Davis making Niobe. I haven't seen any other news outlets or you know, on all sides of the aisle, right? White, black, brown, whatever, talking about this, other than Comics Beat picked it up and Blex Media picked it up from the movie side of things. No Geek and Sundry, no Nerdist, no X, Y, and Z. What is it? Is it the moment of milestone that kind of overshadowed it? Is it what? Because we've been around for 17 years. and we've hit the road. We've hit every convention, boots on the ground. We feel like Niobe and the culture that we've kind of provided. When you come to our booth at Stranger Comics, you'll see 80% of the booth help, with black folks and a few white folks and a few brown folks, but we're a family. We're a really united family, and service is impeccable. We take care of folks. The artwork is incredible. The presentation is great. Why is it right now in this moment in time where outside of like this, where I feel like I'm home, like I'm always going to bring love back to Black comic lords, because during these moments, why is it in the right now that I've texted a lot of people like, hey, you might like to hear the news, and they leave me on red. I'm like, is it jealousy? Like,
remember it.
What is it? Is it me? Did I rub something the wrong way? Like, and again, it's like,
no.
Take me out of the equation. It's possible, and that could be fine, but it's not about. It's about this. It's about this. So when I see people talk, they get into their feelings about things that are potentially surface, you're missing what's right in front of you. You're missing this. And surely that is the magic you want to see being represented in your graphic novels, whether it's fantasy, post-apocalyptic, superhero. You want these stories to kind of, reflect this human condition. And then we take that. So I was like, this Niobe anime, I'm like, if people don't show up to the Niobe anime, I'm like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. They show up to the conventions, but this is historic for us. So this moment, Viola Davis, like, what more does an independent comic company need to do?
Have to do. Seb, I want to answer a few questions. Obviously, what I'm saying isn't factual. It's my opinion, and it's just my interpretation. But I feel it's two things. One, yes, they are jealous. Here's why I say that. Here's my opinion of it. The milestone push, right? The milestone push, people were looking up to milestone respectfully, and you're going to understand why I say respectfully. They were looking up to milestone and saying, hey, look at you. You're looking down on us. Hey, what about us? What about us? What about us? What about us? Talking negatively, right? Those same people, if they're talking ish about milestone, they are not even going to acknowledge you, because they're like, whoa, why are you climbing up the ladder? Sit your ass here with us. Why are you climbing up the ladder? Because you're up on that echelon where it's milestone, stranger. They're like, no. And then the secondary thing, in my opinion, and I hate to equate it to the milestone, but just using it for time stamping situation, the milestone thing, while it spawned from a negative situation with the leak and whatnot, it was a divisive push, right? So even in the influencers that were speaking about it, right? So we'll see in our private chats, a lot of the influencers that were speaking about it, half were, oh, screw milestone and milestone against this, and the other half were like, yeah, let's go, Joe. Yeah, let's push it. And I say that to say now that there's something that's completely positive. There's no leak. There's no nothing. We have Viola Davis. To me, those individuals are not going to touch it, because they're like, listen, one, I don't know anything about Stranger Comics, which is a faux pas on them, right? How do you not know one of the biggest Black indie comics, indie period? I don't want to say Black to limit or regulate you to, oh, no, I'm a subculture and a subculture. No, indie, biggest, boom, point blank. Then there's also the part where it's like, I'm not going to get no clicks and likes from it, which also makes, I think, I'm going to quote him, but this is what makes, Herschel said something the other day, and I mother effing agree with him. We, from Paul, I call Paul the fearless leader, because he is, right? Paul, the crew, we absolutely tailor what we bring to you. Now, what I mean by tailor, perfect example, today was not scheduled. The Wednesday wrap up, we go in, we have some stuff that we talk about, and we flow, right? Scheduled or structured shows are like Oracle's show, Angel and Friends, and then you have Stormwatch, and whatever the case would be, even Rich's show. While it's not structured, it's him on his soapbox. But this was not scheduled for you to pop on or none of that. But I say that to say we absolutely curate the best of our abilities, and I'm saying that as the crash out. Literally, I am one of those missiles that Paul launches and says, "Chocolate, go get him." I fully know that. I know my power, and I know that I excel at that shit. But we also excel at bringing positivity and uplifting, not just Black Panther, but yourself, Seb, Keisha Demon Eater, Harriet Tubman Demon Slayer, right? Wise Acre, right? All the other indie comics in these zeitgeist. We are what, and I'm not saying it to say, oh, Black Woman comic was the shit. We are, but outside of us, there really isn't a positive comic book platform where someone who does not have controversy, someone who does not have any salaciousness to them, can come and say, hey, I have something coming on. Because as much as we love Milestone, we all know that the Milestone push was helped by the negativity. Facts. Joe took that negativity and spun that into a magic web. But if the leak didn't happen, would we be here? We don't know. So that's why I'm like, Seb, put your head up. Don't you dare put your head down. Respectfully, and I'll pay this fine. Fuck them, because you out here killing it.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Seb, here's a question from Chilling with Martin.
Sure. That, first of all, thank you. Yeah, my press release guys, my publicist guys did take it to other news outlets, other media outlets, outside of comic related stuff, culture related outlets, whether they've got the muscle, whether it's the wrong guy I've got, I don't know, but it's what's interesting. And yeah, it's funny. I'm a big believer in James Brown's I got mine, I don't worry about his. It doesn't, I've always thought like this: if I've got $100 and my enemy has $1,000 or $1, I still have $100. So why am I tripping about it?
Please say that again. Hold on. Let's put you on the full screen, because sometimes when myself and Paul oracles and say something, it takes someone like you or Dennis Cowan to say shit. Say it again, please.
So my philosophy is this: if I have $100 and my enemy has $1,000 or $1, I still have $100. So what am I worried about? Why am I thinking about it? If I have $100 and my friend or my community has $1,000 or $1, I still have $100. So surely I would want my friend to have 1,000.
Thank you.
I think that's where the rub comes with some of the interfighting a little bit, is the jealousy for feeling like, especially for Black and brown folks still fighting imaginary scraps amongst a community of people that are willing to purchase.
Oh no! See?
Oh no!
They already
Frozen.
They're trying to hack his internet. See?
Embrace and celebrate, right? Again. Oh, I'm back.
All right.
Yeah.
See.
Welcome back.
They don't want this.
All right,
Gremlins are at it again for sure.
They're listening.
Check this out.
They're listening. Yeah. So I was just going to say, it's just that the concept of like, yeah, if you've got $10, then surely you've got $10 that you can only spend on this, that, or the other. But folks with a little bit of extra, it is not pie. You can support a couple of indies, you can support Milestone. You can get a $4 comic. It's cheaper than a cup of coffee, but it costs a hell of a lot more to make. So when folks come to a convention, and why I give so many free things away, which is really expensive for us, is it outside of the generosity and wanting to share these stories, it is not cheap. When I have StrangerCon, I'm like, yeah, come to StrangerCon, get a free comic book. And I say it, so like, oh my God, okay. That is not cheap. That is not easy. So it is for me to celebrate with the community, because I recognize you guys in the chat are hardworking and you're giving me a shot, right? And the difference between indies and real indies, right? There's indies that are the top 50, like the Booms and the Top Cows and the blah, blah, blahs. Some of these guys are Silicon Valley funded. They're not basically 9-to-5 dudes. And then you've got the other indies who are working their day jobs and they also have their independent comics. And that's also dope. But it is, as a consumer, you are spoiled by a $1 billion industry going, here's the best. And you've got some folks, which I watch on Facebook now and again, I have a bit of a giggle going like, we expect better, but as a receiver, as a reader, you've been treated to a $1 billion industry that can throw all that money at the premier talent, as it were. And you as an independent go, I have to essentially compete, right? Compete from a creative standpoint with the writing, the storytelling, the editing, the lettering, the cover art, the interior art, the layouts, the cinematography within that stuff. You're competing for a desensitized audience that's used to Marvel and DC. So when folks come to my booth or folks come to my Kickstarter, I'm like, I understand and recognize that and go, well, I want to present Taschen level quality hardcovers. I want to present something that is A+ premier quality that you, the reader, will receive it. And on top of that, for the Black community, I want the Black community to go, I can put that on my mantelpiece, on my coffee table. This is the I'm gonna rock with this. This is a piece of art that has integrity, has weight to it, has gravitas. And when you read the story, it has depth and human soulful resonance. That's what is, when someone comes to a convention, they go, oh my God, I spent so much money getting to this con and parking and food and this, that, and the other. And I got to get Chris Pine Hemsworth or some other geezer named Chris's autograph. Do I have any leftover money? Some dude came to Emerald City Comic Con. He's like, I don't know. I might be back. I got to get an autograph. And I was like,
yeah, I'm not saying you.
Let me just stop you for a second. You got it. And no disrespect, you're spending how much on someone's autograph, like someone's signature, right? Yeah. And when you could be getting, again, you could be getting this. You could be getting art with original art and sketches and the work that we're taking, this oral tradition of hip hop and other kind of story, folklores and fairy tales and fables, and we're presenting it in a way that we feel like we're like last bastions of a tradition that is salmon swimming upstream against the onslaught of propaganda in the news or big splashy moments in social media or in entertainment in general. And we're going, we're fighting through all that to go, hey, come to StrangerCon. Come and celebrate with us. We got Viola Davis. We've got this. We've got that. And like, yeah, cool. I've got this going on. Blah, blah, blah. And all the rest of it. And then, okay, on to the next convention. On to the next moment. We load up trucks and deal with broken down trucks and our booths being moved and pillars in it. And you like Emerald City Comic Con, landed, booth moved. Should be setting up at 10. Now, we've moved and there's a pillar in our booth and we got to go here and then start setting up at 5 o'clock and then now it's 11 o'clock at night and we're still setting up at 11 o'clock at night. We got 4 days of convention to do. 4 days. I got to be up midnight, get up at 6 in the morning. I'm 52. I got to move trucks, finishing up a booth, game time, 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock. People coming in. Oh, Seb, how you doing? Oh my God, great to see you. Oh yeah, come to your panel. Boom, 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 boom. I got 4 days of it to survive independent comics. That we do not have day jobs. Our day job is Stranger Comics. So when folks are giving us likes and comments, which is great, but they're not sharing and they're not speaking, and they're getting distracted with noise. When you could be celebrating instead of saying, oh, we should do it ourselves. We should do this. We should do that. And I'm like, yeah, I've been doing that shit for 17 years. And here we are And I'm not looking for any praise. I don't care about it. But here is Niobe. Here is Dura. Here are these creations for you to celebrate and run with and boast about and talk about and dress up as and celebrate. But with independence, for some folks, it's too one and done. I've seen so many people, oh my God, Niobe's oh my God, I met you in 2019. You were really nice. And okay, well, you can still rock with me. I'm still making stuff. I'm making Jason Wise and Defiant. We're still here. Right. Putting these books out. So if it never becomes a movie, it never becomes a TV show, I can say I helped fan the flames of maybe an Ayanu or something else, and I'm okay with that. I've got to honor these creations because we're on Black Comic Lords. We're not on Black Movie Lords, right?
Not yet, anyway.
I'm proud of it.
Probably create that.
No, for sure. But you get what I'm saying, right? We're honoring the craft and the medium that we're here celebrating as creators of this one beautiful art form, the comic art form, picking the best moments in the freeze frame of cinema and choosing that panel. Why that panel? Why that color scheme? That's how we rock. We're not like, despite our movies and our TV shows and our deals and announcements and things, that was 18 months of negotiation. This is not like, oh, hey, Seb, well done. This was Juvie and Julius, they wanted to rock with us before we signed our HBO deal way back when. And then we came back around full circle. But it's the craft, right? It's honoring this moment of connection through this medium. So again, like, I'm so hyped for the Niobe anime. And you know who's doing the Niobe anime? Me. Who's investing in it to make it? This sizzle trailer? Not an investor. This guy making sure he makes enough sales at Emerald City Comic Con to afford to pay for the anime to present to the family before it becomes on the Netflixes, if it ever gets to that place, and chances are good. But if it doesn't, it's again the support, right? You guys, I did a post on the Outcast homage after the Outcast, right? Got the award.
Oh, the
right? Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame, yes.
We did the Outcast homage. We posted in the Black Comic Laws chat. It's the most amount of interactions we ever had. And it got like 3,000 likes or more, a bunch of interactions. And I actually had the link, because usually when I post a link in a group chat, it suppresses and we get like 5 likes and very few interactions. Guess how many sales we made off that link?
No clue.
Just have a guess. So we got
how many likes did you get?
How many sales do you think?
No, how many likes did you get? What was the interaction?
Well over 3,000 from what I remember.
So you probably had 50 sales.
50 sales. Okay. How about you, Derek and Angel and Paul? What do you guys think?
I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
So I was thinking a couple of hundred, maybe.
A couple of hundred. Paul's got 100. And what do you think, Derek?
I don't know. I was gonna guess 150, maybe.
Okay.
300.
Yeah, because it's low. It's low.
Oh, 3.
3.
Yeah.
Wow. When Viola Davis posted Amanda Stenberg holding 4 Niobe comics, I'm just going to be very real in the chat, right? Because a lot of folks in the chat that come on your live, they're real. Like Marwan, like people I see in the chat here financially support. Okay, they financially support. But just when you see a post and it's got all this interaction for an indie 3 set, even with Outcast, with the emotional connection to Outcast, because when we do homages, like our hip hop homages, a lot of it's like, oh, I rock with that in the 90s. It's an emotional connection, just like a celebrity or your favorite artist or something, right? It's an emotional connection. We do video game homages like Zelda, Altered Beast,
Mario
emotional connection, Mario Kart, all the things. Viola Davis did a post. She got over 50,000 likes. It was like 54,000 likes of Rue, our little Rue, Mandela Stenberg, holding 4 Niobe comics with a link to the website. This is when it in the height of Amandla being a part of Niobe and so on. Guess how many sales we made off that Instagram post?
Probably 10.
50.
Probably
50, 10. Viola Davis, Amandla Stenberg, Niobe Comics, holding in hand. So you go, oh, that's Niobe. I can go on Stranger Comics and buy a $4 comic.
$10. 10 sales probably. Oh, 0.
None.
Whoa, 0.
Of course.
Wow.
Okay.
I wanna add some numbers so people can understand what Seb is saying, because sometimes we get lost in budgets and this, that, and the other. We have a lot of excuses. So right now, as of 2025, and we're just talking about the black dollar, our GDP, meaning our total amount of money we have collectively, is over $2 trillion. We are a small country by ourselves. That's just American Black people money wise. Okay. Now, if you go to the other demographics and when they're spending, their dollar circulates among their own community for roughly about 19 days. For the Black community, 6 hours. So when we have all these name brands that we're running to, we're happily spending and chasing outside of our community when we have everything. We have everything. There is nothing we need from anybody else. And that's facts all day long. This is stuff I teach. I teach civics. I teach spend with your own first, because all the other communities do it. We're the only ones that run to spend our last cent elsewhere. 6 hours, our money stays within our community. 6 hours. Everyone else is 19 days. So there's no reason for any of our indie comics to be suffering, struggling. 2 trillion, and it's projected to go to 2.5 trillion for 2026. There's no excuse. That's all I wanted to add, because you have to hear the economics of what we're doing to ourselves.
It's so real that I don't think people kind of they go, well, how do you get the numbers up, Seb, right, with your Kickstarters? Our backer numbers aren't super high to the amount of money that we make usually. So the last Kickstarter for Jason, I think we only had, I mean, I say only, around 620 or so, 630 backers for Jason Wise. I'm like, this man founded Black Heroes Matter. This man founded Black Heroes Matter, is responsible for the Great Day in Harlem photos for the Black folks, that he started that movement at San Diego Comic-Con. And in talking to him, the amount of people that he's come through that didn't come through for him, it vexed me really big time, because it's like how you are with family, right? You can take it, but if it's your boy that's not getting supported, it kind of vexes you. Like, oh, I can take the heat, but you're not messing with him. And so, like, there's a lot of people that I side eye, like, whoa. Again, it's like me and my ambiguous light skin throat. Like, what is it? Because this is weird. Like, how come you're not supporting Urias and Jason Wise and the concept and the story and the way we wrote it and the visuals? It's crazy. You can click like all day long on a Facebook post. You can share it, which is also good. But there's like a $5 PDF option. That's not a ton of money. I know our variants are expensive. So when we go to conventions, right, they're worth it. also what folks don't realize in the economics of it, if you do a short run digital printing, you're going to spend on a digital printed comic book around $3.80, $4. You also have to get it shipped to you. You also have to pay for the cover artists. So amortize it over the cover artist, the colorist of the cover artist. So let's say maybe you're spending $500 to $1,000 for a cover artist. How many $20 comics that you've paid $4 in printing can you sell before you break even? So it really is, the economics is real. We really have to figure that out. And why is the community not supporting certain comics or certain creators, or what is it? But at a convention, it's all day long. At a convention, I can convince someone to come and check out the booth, right? Folks come by, they're like, oh my God, I see myself represented in person, come and chat. Apart from some folks that are like, they'll see a giant poster of a black elf, and some black folks will walk past like,
what the hell is that? Yeah,
better not be looking at me. Or you'll get the, hey, you're just talking to me because I'm black. I'm like, yeah, it's exactly why I'm talking to you. You know, what are you talking about? Of course, get in the booth. This is for us. I mean, what? Yes, you know. But online, it's different. It's strange. It's a cesspit. I don't know what. So when I promote and how I get my numbers up and how I do it is literally, I'll hand message as the president of Stranger Comics, probably about 2,000 people, 3,000 people by the time the Kickstarter launches, with an individual message. Try not to get flagged by Instagram or Facebook, because all of my newsletters hits everyone's spam filters. Anyway, yeah. It is so difficult to let even people know. And then you're like, oh my God, this has gone viral on a Facebook post. It's got these many. Doesn't mean anything unless someone goes, I'm going to spend $5 on that.
You're 100% right. You're 100% right. So let's put some action behind this, right?
So support your indies.
Well, no, let's put some action behind it. So from now to MegaCon, I'm posting something different about StrangerCon, about the Niobe, about Viola Davis, and the BCL obviously will co-host it, or collaborate. That's the term I'm looking for. We will absolutely tag you as well, but we also need the audience, right? We need the audience members to repost it as well. Now, reposting is one level, because like we said, we had Viola Davis, Hollywood superstar, EGOT, right? I mean, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony. She reposted, and the man got 0 sales. So exposure ain't everything. We know this. So on top of that, and I'm behind on some BCL stuff because Whatnot and MegaCon got me done. So I'm not going to do it here. But here's exactly what we're going to do. So to everyone here in the audience that can hear my voice and see myself and Paul and Oracle and Derek and Seb, go support, right? So if you can't afford, and the beauty of this is not I don't have the money, because Oracle just said there's 1.2 trillion between us, right? And we know we can do it, because I am looking at the second. You know what? Let me behave. But I know the second printing of Milestone. I almost said it, but I'm looking at. I know second printing of Milestone is happening because we did that ish, right? Because I'm not paying you guys again for a curse. So there's absolutely no reason we can't do the same for Seb or any other one. So here's what we're going to do. Here's the action, right? So this is going to be tied to my Whatnot, because I'm behind on shipping. Paul just sent me a link the other day with someone. He's like, I didn't send them a goddamn badge. I'm like, motherfucker, god dang it. I just paid for that one. Fair. So yeah. So here's what we're doing. Here's what we're gonna do right now, right here. I'm going to pick 2 users. They're going to show that they are prepared. They got their backers. They're ready for. So I'll be at MegaCon next week. Tuesday. No, matter of fact, no. Next week, no. The week after we come back from MegaCon, that wrap up Wednesday. Here's what we're gonna do, and it's recorded, so I'm sticking to it. You need to make sure that you purchase a book, and when I mean a book, I don't care if it's one book. I don't care if it's the PDF. Now, I will say this: the more items you have, the more entries you will have. Oh, I know exactly what we're gonna do. Stay with me. Let's wrap this up. So, here's what we're gonna do. So, we're gonna do a giveaway, right? I have these. Here we go. So I have these delicious milestone goodies that everyone has, right? And I say that because they're top of mind, they're exclusive. I'm one of the few people that has them. We talk about the Bill Sienkiewicz poster that I just found, the big boy. We got the Worlds Collide poster, right? So we're going to live the week after MegaCon. We're going to invite Seb back, obviously, because this is his house. And what we're going to do, we're going to do a live drawing, spinning. What that means is, I purchased a book. You get a ticket. I purchased 2 books. You get 2 tickets. The more you purchase from StrangerCon, the more you get, or the more entries you get. You are going to when you purchase anything, we're going to show proof of receipt. You're going to tag myself, Sexual Chocolate Comics. You are going to tag Seb. You're going to tag the Black Comic Lords on Instagram. That is the only way we are going to see it. That is the only way. Do not hit me up on Whatnot or text me to my chocolate. I bought a book. I don't know what you're doing, right? So that Wednesday we come back, we're going to do a raffle. I'm going to raffle off this goddamn poster. Now, you must also be on my Whatnot because shipping to you guys is a pain in the butt. If you are not on my Whatnot, I already have your shipping address. I already have everything there. So please join the Whatnot. Sexual Chocolate Comics at Whatnot. You don't even need to buy nothing, but join because it'll have your address already preloaded for me. I can literally charge some BS to you and send you it, and I'll eat that cost. But that is what we are going to do because I'm not gonna lie to you. It breaks my heart to hear Seb say this shit. I'll pay for it, right? Because he shouldn't have to. Because to me, and this is not the Black Comic Lords talking, this is Sexual Chocolate Randy talking. Seb is one of the premier indies, point blank period. I always say it's Seb, Stranger, Harriet Tubman, Demon Slayer, Keisha, Demon Eater. What's my boys doing? Tuskegee Air. But to me, Seb is at the top of the motherfucking food chain. So if he's at the top of the food chain, and I don't want to say complaining, but he is sharing.
Highlighting.
Right? We're going to go to school with this. He is sharing his chagrin, meaning I'm Haitian. So he's sharing his pain, his disappointment, his less than enthusiastic outlook that, here's my community. I've bent over backwards. No pause, no diddy for you guys. And it's not to say us as well, because I'm a part of it, and so are everyone else here. So it's like, you know what? When the mirror shows you got a stain on your face, you wash your face, you get that ish together. So we're going to make sure the same way we moved all these Epiphany Engine, the same way we moved Milestone across the finish line, so we're going to absolutely move Seb across the finish line. If that means I need to sit there and say, you know what, Seb, we're going to bring your ass to Whatnot. We're going to get this popping and we're going to move it. Let's do it. Because the same way you can sell water to a snail, I can do the same shit as well. So if we got to combine our forces like Voltron, so be it. But there's absolutely no way that we can have another Wednesday wrap-up or StrangerCon with Seb having this in his heart. Not when we have already shown as a community that we can do it, we did it, and we can do it again. There's no way. So let's put the details here. StrangerCon is going to be that Saturday. What as many items as you purchase, you're going to tag myself, Sexual Chocolate Comics, on Instagram. You're going to tag Seb at StrangerCon. You're going to tag Black Comic Lords. All 3. Pay attention, people. You're going to tag all 3 and say, hey, I purchased 6 items. The Wednesday wrap-up after, live here on Wednesday wrap-up, we will say, okay, Marwan bought 6 items. Boom. Kev P bought 5. And the free items do not count. The free items do not count. Items that you purchase, put PayPal, no Klarna, none of that. Items that you purchase, we're going to do a raffle and we will give away some goodies. And if we hit a certain number, you guys know I got slabs. Listen, I'm telling you right now, you guys ordered some milestone posters from me. Chris Cross is coming to my house Friday. Chris Cross, the milestone artist. You know damn well he's going to be signing shit. He's going to be signing dope. So listen, and I'm teasing y'all with that to bring Seb up.
I appreciate you.
Let's get this moving. Paul, I'll give you the floor because I know you're chomping at the bit. Let's go.
Actually, you've left me speechless, Chocolate. I mean, that was emphatic. It was passionate. It was from the heart.
Said it's top of the food chain. You shouldn't have to. I'm
Look,
getting emotional, and y'all know what? Not emotional, but y'all know when I get active, I get ranty, and I'm like, I don't want to start ranting, so let me behave.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. What happened last week with the Dakota incident book shows what we are capable of. And there was a lot of talk in the community about, well, why are you guys putting all this effort behind Milestone? Why don't you support the Black Indies as well? Well, we have been and always will and have been.
Sure.
But it's I don't want to put my money behind DC. It's not about DC.
Yeah.
First of all, Milestone's not DC. They have a deal with DC, but Milestone is not DC. Second of all, it has nothing to do with DC. It had to do with all of us and supporting what has been historically and objectively defined as some of the best Black comics that's ever been made by one of the best comic companies that's ever existed, which was Milestone. If we can't, as a community, support some of the best that's ever done it, what hope do we have for everybody else? In my heart, I needed that book to sell, because if it did not sell, I might be wondering, why am I even doing this for everybody? What is the point of all this? Right? But that's the point that Chocolate's making. Outside of Milestone, you're talking the best in indie comics, not Black Indies. The best indie comics is Stranger Comics. Stories, art, quality, presentation, everything. It's all there. If Seb shouldn't have to work as hard as he does. The brother works hard. I mean, you cannot knock this man's hustle, because he works hard. He goes everywhere to promote his books and promote his wares. And quite frankly, all you got to do is just pick a book and read it, and it sells itself. It's phenomenal work. It's a phenomenal company. And he personally deserves his flowers and accolades for being a supporter of the community, a beacon in the community, I would dare say, because he's very giving, you know. And I don't just mean the fact that he throws in free stuff whenever you buy stuff from him. I mean, he's got an open door policy when it comes to helping other creators, something I don't see enough people actually take advantage of. If someone were to tell me in my profession, hey, I'm going to put you on game and make you the best that you could possibly be in your profession, and because I've done it, I'd be a fool not to take them up on that offer. So rather than have hate in your heart for people that are doing it well and maybe doing it better than you, especially when they have open doors, because everyone, you know, the best interesting thing, every one of these companies that I see that are successful, whether it be Stranger Comics or Godhood or Concrete, etc., all these guys that have this level of success, they all have open door policies. They're always trying to help the next person up. You ever notice that? Like, there's something about that. You have these publishers, these creators that are very good at what they do. They figured out the matrix to the point that they're successful, and they're always willing to help the next person up. And the fact that they're derided for arbitrary reasons. What is that poetry stuff that Seb said? Imaginary scraps?
Word, imaginary scraps, and what was the other? It made me think of another one. My grandfather used to think.
Right off the top of his dome, he spits hot fire. He's got bars.
I mean, he ran a record shop. The man spits bars for a living.
Record label.
I'm sorry. Get schooled. record
I
label.
put out 25 albums: historical jazz, blues, rare soul, stanky funk, break beats, swing, bebop, hard bop, free jazz, Coltrane, Alice Coltrane.
Come on,
this man.
That's how I started writing liner notes for the albums. I was
this brother.
And I was showing y'all. I was just showing y'all while Paul was talking. Boys and girls, we're not just talking and not putting our money where our mouths are. But I'm not. Listen, the minute I saw the deal, I said, no, eBay, let's go. I said, no. These are not signed. And Sub, no, I don't buy books from him if he's not going to sign it. Sign my shit. These are unsigned. This is just me supporting. Come on.
I'll say too, like, though, you know, the Black Comic Lords community, like a lot of guys that are in the chat, I've seen that actively support. And obviously that you guys, the hosts of Black Comic Lords, have always actively and openly supported is everything. Because being around in the game for a long time, and I know all the folks who've kind of like talk sly behind my back. I know folks I've helped that have no, I just straight up, I don't give a fuck. I just don't care.
Don't get me activated.
It's really like, cool, check, okay. And in the moments where we've got like Viola Davis, and for certain folks that don't rock with me, well, I've got like, I'm important. It's Niobe that's important. I think there's the ego, competitiveness, jealousy, whatever that is, whatever that thing is holding people anchored to mud and staying within a certain place that they don't know how to move forward or how to elevate or how to celebrate. Like celebrating Joe, thank you so much. Joe's beautiful. Celebrating Joe's moments. Like, how can you not celebrate Joe's moment when Joe's done so much for us? It's wild. It's wild to me. So if we're not celebrating Joe, how are people going to celebrate Stranger Comics, right? In this moment. So to kind of piggyback what Paul was saying, is like, we even folks that wrestle with the envy and I wish and all the rest of it, like, you've got to at least mentally be smart enough to realize, like, this better win. This has to win.
Listen,
this is the moment for us to win with a DC thing behind, like all the optics, everything, right? It's an important moment in our history. But I'm a dude that recognizes when people do come through for me. And that's why, like, I'll invite you guys on. I want to always kick back dough. I want to bring people on. I want to give free comics and all those types of things, give free knowledge, because it's done unconditionally. There's no expectation. This is what needs to be, because this is humanity, right? And these moments, these stories, these fables that we're saying, we're telling, we're sharing modern day fables for the future generation. And I have a line, Niobe Shear's death.
Cook.
And it says, even though this is the written word, like, we are doing the oral tradition, right? Hip hop to bebop to spirituals. So we are the storytellers. We are the new modern day oracles. But I will say, in Niobe Shear's death, I say, remember, She tribe, do not trust the word because it is written. Our trees have died to hold their lies. It's up to you to speak our truth. So our trees have died to make paper, to write scripture, to hold someone else's lies and religion. It's up to us to hold God within and to speak God, to speak our truth. And that's what we do. That's what we do. Otherwise, if you're not in it for that, go do insurance.
Mm.
Go get a different job. Don't come at me with like surface level auto-tuned comic storytelling deceit and hashtags. I just don't fucking care.
Seb, it reminds me, I think Paul interviewed, I was producing the show. Paul had the Milestone Gang, and he invited Dennis. And Dennis immediately, anyone knows Dennis Cowan, Dennis has no Fs, he has no chill, he has no fucks. But there was a few things that he said, but one I'm going to repeat, and it was immediate, and it's perfect for this situation. He was like, when Milestone was coming up, he had all these haters and people and this and that and that. But he's like, dude, it's not us against them, it's us and us.
Us and us.
Like, I don't get it. Like,
that's right.
There was do you guys remember, she was a very big figure in the Black comic community, Maya Crown Williams? Do you remember Maya Crown? Crown?
No, teach me.
So she was very big. She ran a Black comic convention, and folks in the chat, some of the old school folks will remember her. She's quite controversial. She gave no F. She was very, very, didn't hold her tongue, right? So when we had our HBO deal, she would like contact Princess Penny and go like, "You're the lucky one." HBO's like, she was pretty amazing. She's on the back of the Midnight Marauders cover that we did. Anyway, so I'm at a con and she comes up to me and she goes, and I don't know if this is truth or not, but she said, no one likes you, right? I'm like, yeah, I get it. What? He goes, no, like none of the people that they smile in your face, they really rock with you. I'm like, tell me. He goes, well, folks come up and they say, oh, he's light skinned, he's this, he's probably got money, he's probably this. And they find out you slept in your car for this and you started with one comic book with no money. Okay. Then they go, oh, he's probably not really that hardworking. And then they come to see you at a booth, or they see what you do, and you work pretty hard at a convention. If anyone see me at a convention, they know how
pretty hard. Near a Comic-Con.
and they go, and she said, and oh, well, then if he's that, then he must be an arsehole. Well, if you meet him, he's actually really nice and really giving and shirt off your back kind of guy. They've got to find something to tear you down. They've got to find something to tear you down, because she's like, you came out with Niobe back in 2015 with a Mandler, and I didn't know, I had no clue. And she's like, you came out and you shit on everybody with the quality of Niobe, and then suddenly it's this big thing, and and she named a few names, and it's I always find it interesting.
Seb, it's funny that my mentor is here, because I remember when I took Whatnot full time, and I checked in with him, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm doing this, whatever. Here's why, blah blah blah." And he said something. He was like, "Chocolate, you are going to see that people will always, out of nowhere, will start hating on you, and will start being envious, and all of a sudden there's going to be weird stuff in the air about you." I'm like, forget about it. For what? I don't do anything. I treat people. Once you're successful, it's either two things happen. There's no middle ground. It's either people are going to be happy for you. The true feeling always comes out. It's either going to be one or the other. There's no middle ground. There's no, I kind of feel it's either they're going to be happy for you 100% and want to see you win, or be like, who the F does he think he is to be doing this? And I'm like, okay. So I'm saying that this is what he told me. And I'm like,
oh, for sure, 100%.
You and Paul and Oracle have probably experienced, Derek has experienced this in more ways than I can. But listen, and I say listen because I'm like, I'm trying not to activate. Because Phil's not here, and I don't want to be the crash out. But like I told Paul, I told Paul this privately multiple times. I said, Paul, you do understand that my go time is always on. And he's like, motherfucker, yeah, we got to tone you down a bit, but yeah, I know who I got. I'm like, yo, this is the reason why and I hate to bring it up because it's not a milestone thing, but I'm using it as a timeline instrument so people can see what I'm talking about. when it happened, the leak happened. Okay, we got that. But I'm specifically highlighting the individuals that were hating from a place of envy, not because they wanted to see it win, but because they were jealous in the fact that, hey, I have a book, you don't support me. What's going on? How come you don't do this? Right. And there was also and this I took 100% with all anger and activation, because at the time I wasn't with BCL, but I did my history on BCL. I met Paul 3 years ago, and I was like, do you guys, I know BCL. We spoke about the story before, and I'm like, yo, BCL is where I learned most of the indie stuff. I was a DC Marvel Image baby, 100%. If it wasn't coming from those three, Chocolate ain't buying it. Mind you, I damn near ran Bulletproof for the last 5 years. I'm not buying it. I learned about ISOM and all the other indies and whatever. The only one that I knew of already was fucking Seven Stranger Con, right? So I say that to say, and this goes back to what I started. It's funny how things work, because I said it earlier. We did not plan this show, but we opened the show with the PSA to the indie creators, and I'm going to reiterate it again. If your ish is good, right? If your stuff is good, and Seb said something here as well, and Seb jump in, Oracle jump in as well, because I am not privy to that, because I am a consumer. I'm not a producer.
I can break it down. Yeah, like if you guys want the real, like everyone in the chat wants the real and how much a comic costs, right? So if you want to make a comic book and you want to work with an American artist versus, let's say, an artist in Argentina or Brazil or another country, right? So let's say you want to get some pretty good art. You're going to pay for a good inker at least $150 a page. Then you're going to pay for
that's conservative. That's so conservative.
And if you want to pay
that's
for a good
mid-level inker.
Yeah, or a good inker that needs the dough, or you have a deal with it, or whatever, right? Because you also build up your own relationships with them. You can also give them a side project. So just on a base level, let's say $150 a page. Then you want to pay a colorist, at least $50 a page, but you can climb up to $100 a page. But let's say all in, you're looking at $250 a page. Then you're going to be paying a letterer. A letterer is generally $20 a page, and a production designer probably about another $20, $30 a page. Now you're looking conservatively $300 a page. So when you think about $300 a page over, what's that, 20 pages, we do generally 30 pages. You're looking at like $9,000. Is that an issue? $9,000 an issue, and I have an in-house layout artist who breaks everything down. So if I pay an inker $150 a page, I've already got the layout blueprinted for them.
Got it, right?
I already do that in-house, because
I'm happy you brought that up.
So then if I have a layout artist, I'm probably paying him amortized another $50 a page. So I'm looking at about $10,000 per issue, which doesn't include me paying for my time to write it, create it, manage it, market it. It doesn't pay my editor. It doesn't also include covers, which can
I was just about to say, we didn't talk about cover page yet.
$500 to $1,000 a page. So
you're not getting weak, covers. You're Kanan White, Tafani Farr,
David Mack, Jay Lee.
David Mack ain't cheap. I know.
We got some juggernauts. So then you've got multiple variants of David Mack, Jay Lee, Tahani, Kanan, etc.
Virgin.
And then so this is just production. So then if you look at like a 4-issue run, not including covers, $40,000 for a 4-issue run, right? 4-issue run, $40,000, not including covers. Add the covers. Now we're looking at $50,000, $60,000. Now, again, thank you, William. That's not including printing. So then if you then go to the printing, are you printing domestically? Okay, really expensive. We talked about that. A comic can cost you $3 to $4 to print a digital print run. So then how many comics do you need to make to actually receive a break even to pay your break even to make a profit to then make your next comic book? So you see a lot of the other indies, and I'm not going to name them, but you know them, who have like 5 issues, 7 issues of one title, etc., etc. It's not because they're lazy or they're struggling with X, Y, and Z. It's the cost management of making a comic book is so absurdly difficult and expensive.
It's hard.
So then imagine, right? We're at like 50 grand, right? 50 grand for a 4-issue run, 60 grand for a 4-issue run. Then I have a Kickstarter, and they go, "Oh my God, Seb, you made $80,000." Did I?
Really? No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
And then you go, okay, well, Kickstarter is going to take 10%. I'm down to 70,000. 5,000 people will have their dropped pledges or canceled pledges. Talk
about that.
Then I'm tumbling back down, and I'm like, okay, Kickstarter, if I do a 4-issue run, will break me even if I make $80,000 on a Kickstarter. So how do indies, so you kind of, in the big kind of grand scheme of how some indie creators might struggle with jealousy, even though surface wise we understand it, right? Jealousy is not good. It doesn't help. Being bitter does not help. Complaining does not help. But you do understand deep within the recesses of the pain or the confusion of like, I can't survive. But if you can't articulate it, and in the day of social media, there's no nuance to have open dialogue, right? Like we are having open dialogue and just being vulnerable and forthcoming and so on, to like do a post like, boom, now it's in the ether. Now you're done for because you're coming across, and maybe folks are a dickhead because not everyone's cool or bitter or jealous, right? But and yes, to Artrell's point, you have to reinvest for the next one. It's 100%. Now, then you print the comics. Then the comics are in your warehouse. Okay, let's talk about that. Yeah. Then you need to print a lot, because a little is too expensive. So you need to print a lot. So when you print a lot, your costs go up because you've got volume, but you need to sell them because otherwise they sit in your warehouse. If they sit in your warehouse, how much money am I spending per pallet to hold? I've got 8 pallets holding these books. Each pallet in LA might cost $25 to $40 a pallet. That doesn't include my other pallets of my other hardcovers and trade paperbacks, right? So,
do you have any pallets left of Untamed #1 first print? Because I'll
there we go.
Definitely not one. Definitely enough to fill on just one pallet, Paul. Not many left. But you see, not to mention damages. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so when the Kickstarter comes along,
you're gonna lose already.
And a big title like a DC title or a Marvel title, who are spending the money, DC and Marvel spend the money, not the independent creator, right? So you understand where some folks who spell out their frustration, that they're looking at potentially their indie comics as a lottery ticket or their life's work or this, that, and the other. It's the reality is it's all coming from self-funded. I've spoken to creators, guys, that have spent so much money on their credit cards, that have risked so much to make their one comic, that they're banking all of their dreams on something that is I speak to a lot of folks, an industry which is being overrun by manga, anime, attention span for younger folks. Do the people with disposable income in their 30s to 40s and 50s and up, are they going to support this nostalgic thing called the comic book. That's really where we're at. And if we don't rally, like, yeah, like folks just can read stuff on webtoons for free, right? I've got a subscription, digital reads. What's that business model? So the business model of this is extremely expensive. So it makes a lot of sense to expend so much investment, get overshadowed out the gate. Yes, it's really that. So we are an anomaly. Stranger Comics, just to be
absolutely.
real,
absolutely.
We are an anomaly in the space because we have to realize. Now, I'll just be real. There's a documentary we've been working on with me and Stranger Comics, like how this really is and how it's been. Is for a number of years, I held it. I didn't tell my team. If we didn't hit a certain target number at a convention, and I used to do like 16 conventions a year, we'd be out of business. 5 years. For 5 years, I was like, if we don't hit X, we're out of business next month. Holding on to that weight for 5 years, still putting on the show. Hey, everybody, good to see you. Yeah, got the Niobe. Yeah, we've got Amanda Stenberg. Yeah, super famous. Oh, la, 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 la. And then, post with Halle Berry on Facebook. Oh, my God, Seb, you got it great. I drove the same car for 20 years. I just got a new Honda. Do you know what I mean? Like, it is so real. So coming back to the support within a community like Black Comic Lawyers, that's the reason I don't really mess too much with certain influencers anymore, because they leave me on red while they're promoting the next shiny object. And I'm like, well, shit, I thought I got a shiny object with Viola Davis. Like, I guess not. I guess Viola's not shiny enough, or maybe it's just me that's not shiny enough for you in the moment, because you've got this stuff going on and I'm not creating drama like you guys have said. I'm just creating this. I'm creating this. Why in God's name does, like, forget me. I'm unimportant. This is important. I just don't understand how some folks in the space don't go,
we can't say forget you, Seb. We can't say forget you, Seb, because it's you are the voice and the face.
But in so many ways, to be honest, Chocolate, like when we announced HBO, I didn't want my face next to Niobe. And we're like, well, who's this guy? Oh, is this that? This is all that's important. This is important.
You're absolutely right.
That's the thing that really kind of.
You have someone that appreciates you, Shane Pilster, who is a artist out of Pittsburgh, who I met at Original Art Expo a few weeks ago. He wanted to share this with you that he drew as you were speaking.
Whoa!
Oh, that's fire! I love graffiti. Shane, we got to talk. I love graffiti. That is
Shane's an incredible artist.
That's wicked.
And as you were speaking, he made this. He even timestamped it. See, it's 11:35.
That's so wicked.
Yes, we absolutely got to talk, because this is dope.
Beautiful.
So shout out to Shane.
This is dope.
Shane, if you can come on March 21st on StrangerCon, we'll show that. I mean, our community is dope. Our Stranger Comics community is dope. It's all walks of life, celebrating what we do. But I'd love to be able to share that on StrangerCon. Thank you. I'm
gonna go ahead and share, send that over to you.
Yeah, Seb, I'm happy you're here, because the same way. First off, boys and girls, make sure you like, subscribe, follow the Black Comic Lords, because literally coming from the BCL Con, where you had Aletha Martinez, you had Ken Lashley be vulnerable in a space where they feel comfortable, where it won't be thrown in their face, where they won't be weaponized against them. You have Seb literally doing the same thing here live, and I'm going to say it for the third time. This was not planned. Myself, Paul, Oracle, Derek did not plan this, but we are here and we're going to walk through this door. Seb, I am absolutely happy that we are having this conversation, because I say so Phil always says something and he's 100% right. Phil goes, we got to get the history right. We got to get the facts right. So when I say make sure your book is up to par, I'm saying that from a part of a consumer. So I don't know. I mean, to a degree I do, because I see Joe and I see my friends, do their things behind the scenes, but I'm not there per se. I don't know that pain of, oh shoot, if I don't sell X, the lights turn off, right?
That's
so
it.
I don't know that. So when I say these comments, and when Chocolate says it, not the BCL, when Chocolate says it, I am saying it from a place of ignorance, but I am also saying it from a place of, this goes back to, I'm going to throw Oracle, Phil, and Joe Illidge in here. So I'm throwing Oracle and Joe Illidge in here because those two individuals are two individuals that holistically, top to bottom, if you need help from the comics, from writing, indie to, I mean, Oracle can talk about herself better in this regard, but if you need any type of assistance in the comic book zeitgeist, go look at Illuminous Ideas, right? Go talk to Joe Illidge. Go talk to Oracle, right? What is it, the Illustrated Guild, Oracle?
Yeah, the Illustrated Guild.
Thank you. Like,
I teach. I help with industry standards. I give successful methods, proven methods from idea all the way to LCS.
Talk about it. Right? So you have that in the community. That's one. Now, I say community because internally we had a conversation about, oh, should we do this? Should we do that? And Phil was always saying, we should ask the community to help us, blah, 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 blah. And me and Paul were like, da, 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 da. Long story short, Paul asked, things got moving. And then literally, myself and Paul were literally sitting there with the cake on our face, like, oh shit, we should have asked earlier. But we came from a place of fear because of ish, whatever. But I'm saying that to say, whatever we need in the community is here, right? And what I mean by community is here. We got in the chat right now. There's people who I know, people who I don't know, but I'm watching. There's editors in the chat. There's writers in the chat. Shane just did this. And keep in mind, it's not always a black thing. Shane, correct me if I'm wrong. You are not from the melanated tribe, but you got a melanated soul, right?
He's a white dude. He's a white dude.
He's a white dude. He's a white dude, but he got soul, right? But look at that graffiti that he just drew. I love graffiti, right? But he's here.
Yeah, he's good, really good people. Very talented. Very talented.
He's here watching the Black Comic Lords, watching a black man talk about the chagrin, the problems of black comics, and he's fully engrossed with us. So it's not just to say, oh, it's all black people. No, because I'm always going to go back. Humberto Ramos, Bill Sienkiewicz, Uncle Buzz, a Spanish, a white, and a Chinese dude. All milestone babies.
Jimmy Palmiotti.
Come on. Yeah. So the reason why
Jimmy,
the reason why I'm saying that, ladies and gents, because now we're growing up from boys and girls, ladies and gents, because we do have a community. Now, I'm not oblivious. There are assholes in the community. There are dicks in the community, 100%. But do not let that deter you. And the reason why I say that, because myself and Paul, that deterred us from reaching out to the community to get some stuff done for the BCL. And now look, when we're ready, we'll let you guys know. But now we got some stuff moving from individuals in the community, and they're literally looking at us like, one, we thought you had this already. Two, why didn't you ask earlier?
Right.
So, and I'm saying that to say, I understand there is a level of sensitivity that Chocolate, as the one who's always saying, get your shit together, get your art better, I don't have. Seb just put that out there. And I'm like, there's nuances that I am not privy to because my livelihood isn't tied to the selling of Milestone.
Bring it back to what I was saying earlier.
Talk about
I did a post on Black Comic Lords for the Outcast homage
that
had over 3,000 interactions and it sold 3 comics.
$3. Come on.
I can sell on a live, right? Like it's like StrangerCon, like you, Chocolate, on a whatnot, or at a convention. Hey, blah blah, and I'm enjoying the entertaining, and it's an interactive experience, and like, oh, let me get one of those, and it's different from passively posting. But there's an assumption for folks that when they do a post and it's got a lot of likes, because it's almost like a validation hit, like, oh, I got a little like, oh, you know, it's like someone, you know, posting a picture of
hit. Oh, people like me.
People like me, and it's this weird new way of connecting. So it's like when we announced the Viola Davis deal recently, and I was frustrated because it said Viola Davis tackles Afro fantasy comic The Untamed. I'm like, that's the least Afro fantasy out of the book. The Moroccan part, right? They just went into this. They don't even mention Stranger Comics in their headline.
Comics at all, yeah.
they don't mention Strange Comics in the headline, then I'm directing it. That's kind of a big deal.
There we go.
Where,
look at that.
right
Hollywood
there it
Reporter.
is. So you have to get to the second line here, right at the very end to get to Stranger Comics, and then when you go down, how long before you see Jones? We would outline the script and direct the adaptation. That's kind of a big deal, right?
No, it's a massive deal, because attention spans. The people are headline readers. They're not gonna go in and see, oh, Stranger Comics. Let me go Google it. They're just like, who the hell is Sebastian Jones? That's it.
Of this announcement, I think we sold maybe. I don't know, because I was running a couple of ads on Facebook at the time for trade paybacks there. I think it probably bought the website in around an extra $500 maybe total.
Mm.
This is the big moment. This is the big moment. I was like,
wow.
What
crown and glory.
What?
Yeah, this is what you've been waiting for.
And I was like, where's the other press? Where are my influencer buddies? Where is everybody? Like, this is it.
Listen, it's
crazy.
Okay. We're gonna hit it.
I don't. Let me just say this though. I'm not talking from a place of like, woe is me at all. That's not me at all, because I don't believe in that kind of complaining, woe is me stuff at all. I really don't. I think it comes from a sense of, good Lord, where are we at in the world for us to skip over this moment in time, which doesn't come along, right? At 52, how many big wins have I had in my life? Whether it's relationships, as a father, business moments, these windows of time, like we all have them, right? Like, hey, I got a promotion, or I moved country, or this. They're very, very few and far between for most of us, right? And so this was the first big announcement that we'd had since HBO like 7 years ago. And I saw a lot of people post things like, oh, I think he lied about that. I don't think he was there. I saw so many people talk. I've seen so many people talk so much mess about me and so many lies about me. It's crazy hilarious online. But so anyway, whatever. Here is this moment for us to celebrate. And I was just like, it kind of made me a little sad. Like, whoa, this moment is being, all right, cool. Oh, great job, Seb. All right. A few days later, we're back to this, we're back to that. And I know, I just was like, oh, this is a reflection on where we are at, not
you're absolutely right. Let it have been something negative, or you did something in the past. It would be all over. Viola Davis with, so whatever negative, it would have been everywhere. But because there's nothing salacious, nothing negative, it's all positivity. That's that.
And let me tell you, there could be. I've had a lot of people talk a lot of lies about me, So, but it's like, where is Stranger Comics not in the title? Good Lord, that drove me absolutely mad. Just so somebody could be like, oh, Afro fantasy, that's a cool buzzword. I was like,
fantasy.
Come on. Yeah. This is nuts. Oh, that's a great
we had a question that came in. This is from our Twitch channel. So Marcy on of Sinope. Yes, the answer
one
is
of the
abs.
people that watches this on Twitch.
Yeah. I see. Yeah. So short answer is absolutely. There are many comics made by Black creators, and if you
all over the world,
and you happen to be talking to a creator of one, or watching a creator of one talk about that right now, which is Sebastian Jones with Stranger Comics. But if you want to see a more complete listing, then you can always come to this page. Go to blackcomiclords.net, and then you can go to the Black Indie section. And for any indie company that wants their name and logo to be stored on our page, we've got it there in one place. So that's a good listing for you. And if you have any other questions, feel free to come back and ask us. We want to help people to know about anything Black comics, anything Black Indies.
I love that question. That's awesome.
Yes.
Yes, the answer is yes.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
A lot of great creators. A lot of great creators out there.
But if you're not in the bubble, you probably like if you're not in the bubble, it's hard to even find out. Where do I find out? Right? You can't just
yes, that's true.
You can't just walk into it's not like the old days where you can go to a newsstand and find a black comic. You may not even be able to walk into a comic book shop and find one. You chances are these days you won't walk into your local Walmart or see Big Phil in the Kmart when he's there, or Target. So it's actually an important question. Where do you go to find them? Well, you kind of have to be part of a community that can help you find those things. You may also want to check out the Black Comic Lords League of Comic Geeks account, where we're trying to keep people up to speed with the new comics that are coming out. They're Kickstarters all the time, but it's not like it's easy for you to find out about them. So you really depend on the community that's helping to raise awareness about these. But here's the Black Indie page here, and you can see, you can see all these different logos and links that we've got on our Black Indie page.
Nice. Seb, I have a question for you. Because
I'm just keeping a lookout for Stranger Comics' logo. Just
See,
we
we're part of the problem.
Okay, there we are.
There we go.
No. We got to put Seb at the big. We're gonna get people upset. Let me stop. But no,
they're in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, because as someone, so let's close this loop, right? Because that question is a beautiful segue. Thank you, Derek. So, as someone who is tapped in on the internet when it comes to where's my new books and what's coming up, I look today. I look to Paul to tell me what's going on in the Black indie space, even today. Reason being, League of Comics, like, so for example, I'm going to MegaCon. I'm burning different websites and I'm comparing and contrasting and whatever. But League of Comic Geeks is definitely one of my main sites. Pullbox is one of my main sites. So there definitely is a bit of blinders to the community. And obviously the bigger task that the BCL and myself is to fix that. I won't tell you guys how, because Paul's going to kill me. But see, Paul's like, no. But but immediately, the blinders, if you're not on these sites, we don't even know you exist to a degree. So the question I have for you, Seb, as someone who is at the top of the food chain, and I say you are at the top of the food chain, but your books, outside of the ones that came years ago, aren't here, and you're still in the
that's a great point. Like,
so how do we get you here?
When we were distributed through Diamonds, we were distributed through Diamond. When we were distributed through Diamond, we were on the League of Comic Geeks.
Okay.
There's one title of our there's a Tales of Asunder 3 and 4. There's just a few titles left here that I don't see our new titles on. Luna distribution isn't going through League of Comic Geeks, right? You can see we had more people on the pull list back then. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll see it right underneath the image of Niobe. How many, right? We had a few more people, like 27, 28, 15. There was all this good stuff.
The Gremlins.
Wait a second.
Yes.
Pause. I don't remember this cover.
Happened. They're not with the league. They're not. So it's really frustrating. So there's an online. You have to find the right new online service, which is we've got DCBS, I think it's called.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've got some links I could send, but it is so fractured.
It is,
because I'm so frustrated, and I'm having to tell my community go hit the previews, go pre-order. Ask your LCS, teach them the pull list. That was a giant painting. That's a giant.
I'm surprised I've never seen this one before. This one's fire.
It's a LA Comic Con exclusive. It's an original painting by a beautiful model named Jade Yasmin out of LA. The painting is like this big. I mean, it's absolutely huge. And that's off Tuso Mbedu, the lead actress with Violet in The Woman King, who co-writes Nabi She Tried with me. But yeah, it is so difficult, Chocolate, to tell folks to go and pre-order if you can't find it online.
Yeah.
It's we're not in League of Comic Geeks. I was like, why doesn't Luna link up with them? I have to just constantly educate, constantly post. Hey, great, we've got 3 likes because it's got social media, suppression or whatever. If I put a link in, if I don't put a link in, where do they go? It is so difficult.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
On this site, because I'm on this site all the time because I update our pull list. There's a section here that says contributions. It says submit corrections, submit new variant cover, contribution history. Does it allow you to make new contributions of books like you have?
That's a great.
I can answer that. Question. Sorry, Ted, let me answer that question because I actually have a couple friends who mod and run League of Comic Geeks. So with that, Paul, I can actually answer that. So even today I made a contribution because I realized. So we were thinking Shadows of Dakota #4 was the first appearance of Ebon. It's not, right? That's why I was like, wait up, no, it's not, and I confirmed it with.
It was the first full appearance.
It's not. Issue #1 is his first appearance.
No, I said full appearance.
Issue #1. Issue #1 is his first full appearance.
On the cover?
He's on the. There's a difference between full appearance and story and cover appearance.
Yes.
2 different things. What was said was that his first appearance is issue 4. Even cover is not issue 4. It's issue 2. Cover is not even issue 4. It's just that issue 4 looks dope. But I digress. I made the changes. I had to ping one of my buddies, the mod, to approve it to make that a key and approve that. I do know, Seb. So here's why I was bringing that up because it's twofold. Yeah. Someone who Bulletproof Comics is damn near my shop. When customers go in, and you know this, oh, it's on League of Comic Geeks. Okay, great. Okay, the store note can see it and whatever. Because most store owners, they're dealing with a million things. They're like, what is this Niobe book? Oh, it's not here. I'm not ordering it. Leave me alone. You're not going to come buy it anyway. That's how they think, right?
Sure.
Versus, oh, it's on League. Okay, I can see that X amount of people have pre-ordered this interest. All right, let's go grab it. I can literally just copy and paste this book into Lunar or Diamond's Dead, whatever distributor, and call it a day. The second thing I was going to say was I will absolutely, you and I have each other's information. I will absolutely put you in touch with one of my peoples because I want to see if we can get you hosted on this bitch before the end of the month.
Yeah, thank you. That's absolutely amazing because League were great for us when we were Diamonds, and I was like, what? So that would be phenomenal. Yeah, I'd be honored. Thank you. That's a big deal. I mean,
that's huge. A big deal. Yeah,
that's huge. That's absolutely huge. Yeah, because then I've got the link to send our community, the ones that can't make it to the LCS. That all those things help massively. Yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, I mean, this is really what it's about. It comes back to $50,000 for 4 inches, right? It is really that real.
Love that
to make this. So, when we do, and how much to make it in a hardcover.
Yeah, but and you know what it is too? You know what it is? And I think we always say this because why you are the top of the food chain. You don't respectfully, you don't operate as an indie. What I mean, and this is as a consumer saying that. The reason why I say that is because when I look, okay, right there, Derek, just scroll down. Right? Scroll down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 different variant covers for one cover. That's a DC Marvel move. That's a big 2 move. And then let's not forget the fact that you're also throwing in metals, foils, whatever. Like you're not operating as a indie, here's my book, buy it, one cover. You have like 6 different covers to the point you even have staple covers because every time I buy, I'm like, Seb, stop playing games. throw the hip hop covers in my book. You know what I mean? Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Like, you don't operate, and I'm not saying it to be disrespectful or diminish the value of indies, but respectfully, everybody, not everyone, but we all want to be the big four, right? Marvel, DC, Image, Stranger Comics. You don't operate as a indie. You don't.
No, we operate in the sense of the independent spirit, right? I look at there's two different art forms that they'll say America has contributed to the world. I'd argue maybe the Western, even though the Western art form of movie making is slightly borrowed from Japanese cinema with Kurosawa. But so two art forms.
Freaking Gremlins.
Gremlins are at it tonight.
They don't want you to win tonight, Seb. They do not want you to win tonight. They got your internet all hacked.
They say America. Hey, I'm back. Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
Yep.
Yes,
Start your point over again. Yeah.
There we go. Two art forms. One is jazz music, blues, hip hop, etc., rock and roll. The other one is comic books. Comic books have been around since the 1800s. They are the voice of the people, right? Through satirical, political pamphlets to political comics, to the Captain America, to the noir storytelling, to horror, but all throughout, it's been a voice of the people in the same way jazz through rock and roll through hip hop has been, and soul and so on. So having that independent spirit, I think sometimes is now kind of, the term has kind of almost been glazed over into something very kind of like, yeah, indeed, Chillin. Yeah, for sure. It's been glazed over into this kind of like this catch-all term, like other catch-all terms like diversity or indie comics. Like, we as independent thinkers and doers and movers, we're not confined to the big two. We're not confined to someone else's notion of what we can put out or what we need to create and what we need to do. So when sometimes the indies kind of get a bit jealous or a bit whatever, I understand it. The reality is there's not one that nobody has ever said from Marvel or DC, hey, Seb, can you come? There's Amanda Stenberg's cover, funnily enough. When she was 15, she drew that.
Oh, wow.
I've only a few of those left, good Lord. And we did that as on the back side of that is a line art, so you can color it in. Yeah, we did like a lot of coloring book covers. So I think there you go. It's remembering why we do this as independent. We're independent on anyone else telling us what to do. The trouble is when we're competing for that's the first ever Black Girl Nerds exclusive. So that's Black Girl Nerds was a lot smaller than they are today. They were still dope, but we gave them their first ever exclusive. That's Nibish's Life right there. The Black Girl Nerds exclusive. We did the same. Yeah. We did the same for Geek and Sundry. We did the same for Amalgam Comics. We did a Niobe Amalgam Comics exclusive way back in the days. So yeah, we've been around doing exclusives, hooking folks up. You know, that's not Ashley A. Woods. That's Ashley Straker, but the interior's done by Ashley A. Woods. That was off a competition we did with Afropunk back in the days. Yeah, so yeah, we
blanks.
That was your Invisible One, the Invisible Woman homage.
Yeah, right. There you go. That's there it is.
I wanted just to go back to quickly to a point that was made by Leodon Spence. I hope I pronounced your name correctly, because what you've heard tonight and Leodon's comments and going back to our previous show, we were talking about milestone. The amount of nuance involved in everything we're talking about, it's I want to make sure everybody understands this, right? This first point makes a lot of sense to expend so much investment and get overshadowed out of the gate by a release from the big two. But then his second point, the flip side is that the Dakota incident brought me back to comics, and now I'm looking into Stranger and other indies, right? So this is a tide, a rising tide that is going to rise all boats. At the same time as this tide can create noise that drowns out some others in the short term. And both things are happening at the same time. And I would argue that we need this tide, and then we got to figure out how to make sure it's going to definitely res all the boats.
Right. There's Sheldon
Also,
right there.
I wanted to address the envy and the jealousy, just as a human standpoint. When someone is doing well and the other person is stuck, meaning they're that type of personality. Their point in life is, I've always been this way. You, as a person of growth and ever evolving, is reminding them they need to do their work. Whatever that trauma is, whatever that dream they gave up. When we are ever evolving, the people that stay stagnant are always going to try to tear us down and try to put us in our place, humble us, because we're reminding them they have every opportunity to do better and they're not taking it. So I needed to say that for those out there that's coming for BCL, coming for Stranger Comics, those that, there are opportunities to improve, and instead of doing so, you're going to say what you're going to say, do what you're going to do, and want to tear the community down, and we don't have time for it. We only have each other. Fix your shit. That's my message.
As Stephanie Williams said, stop talking and get to work.
Yes.
She said it a bit more colorfully than
Just saying.
I'm just always like a big believer in, just don't, like, I got mine, don't worry about his, right? It's just, you can control what you can control.
Yeah.
And that's
Right.
and you do it to the best of your ability, and you see who rocks with you, who doesn't. I think sometimes instinctively you really know, right?
Yeah.
You really know who the people are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you also have to check yourself as well. Yeah, that variant's fire right there.
That cover is this gorgeous.
I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
we call that one not the dead president, the dread presidents. We got a few. We got a few of those left. And in the metal of that with the gold, it's crazy.
Oh,
crazy.
I can imagine the metal of that.
Wait, pause. Did you say
there's a
gold?
metal of that?
Yeah, I've got a metal of that with gold trade dress. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
Is this it?
No, there you got the silver right there.
Oh, it's a silver
Eric literally tried to flex on us all right now.
This is kind of gold. This is a little bit gold.
Marwan, make sure
it's a little bit gold.
You need that. Make sure you listen. Ladies,
look how beautiful that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go to Stranger Con. You can buy these items.
Yeah, if you can put the link back into, guys, get a chance.
Oh yeah, let's put that back in.
For Stranger Con and for the Kickstarter, guys. Again, the Kickstarter is Stranger Con's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of guests. The Naibi anime, you're going to see a lot of amazing things. But the link that Derek just put out, if you could please hit notify me upon launch. The other thing that's really tough when you're working with studios and they have an expectation of how well you're going to do. Okay. If we last campaign with Jason Weiss, we did about 80,000. The one before we did about 80,000. And that's me doing 3 to 4 lives a week during the course of the Kickstarter and a full 11-hour event when we launch. if we dip down to, let's say, 50,000, of course, that's amazing. But optically, to a film studio, when you walk into a film studio and they go, well, how's your last Kickstarter? Oh, looks like you only made this when you should have made this. And I know comic blankety blank made this, or I know this. As independent comic creators, also fighting to get investment from movie folks, the support, if you want to see us on screen, support, because folks that spend the money will not, folks that will make your movie, right? Folks that want to make your movie, want to make your animation, want to make all these things, they will not make it unless they see, oh, you've got 200,000 followers. Oh, great. Or, oh, you made $100,000 on your Kickstarter. Congratulations. Okay, we're now going to take you seriously. So if we don't get the support, if folks don't hit notify me upon launch, they don't come to the convention, they don't come to StrangerCon, it's like, oh, cool, gay Seb, he's doing his thing again. Oh, Seb, he'll do good, right? It's like, you know how it is when you got family, you've got partners, you've got, oh, you know, they'll get up and take the trash, they'll get up and do this. Well, they'll do this, they'll go to the store. I can rely on him. Once you become I can rely on him type person, then sometimes those folks, they don't come through anymore because they're already assuming you're going to make it. No, I'm still driving the truck. I'm still putting the book. I'm still heaving boxes onto the convention floor. I'm still making the comics and making the deals and writing, but I'm still doing all the graft. So again, here I am. Here's this moment in time, this window of moment at 52. I've now got an announcement again with Viola Davis. Here it is. If the support isn't there on the Kickstarter, maybe it don't get made. It's kind of that real, right? It's brutal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's brutal to be in my position, the stress and the weight, and then you see a couple of comments like, oh, that thing at HBO never got made, or oh, I'm sick and tired of these announcements. Oh, another announcement, that doesn't mean anything. Not realizing how, which I understand from a consumer's perspective, but how difficult it is to get a deal signed.
Come on.
To hold on to my rights, to hold on to my creative control, and as importantly, my business control. Who's got the final say, business-wise and creative? That takes some guts to hold on to it. You know, while you're negotiating and you're on the showroom floor, hucking your wares to make sure you're onto the next book. You know, it is that. I guess I'm just being very transparent with how difficult it is for an independent creator that is not getting paid by a big corporate to the creators. And some of those creators don't get paid enough as well. Just to say that, right? I work with one lady, and she's like, you paid me, this is a writer, she said, you paid me more than DC pays me. A black female writer told me I pay her more than DC paid her to write. So you got all that to consider too. But anyway, yeah, with that, again, this isn't a gripe. This is just because I don't believe in that. This is just straight, stone cold truth, reality.
How you feel? It's okay.
It's not just how I feel. It's just the reality of the cost of making a comic book.
It's what is so.
It's what is facts. So. Look at that. Look at that cover right there. Like, how is that not on everyone? Like, look at, just pause for a second. Look at the deep, like the love and the care in the mother, the elven mother holding this baby Niobe. The expressions. How many sketches do you think we went through to get to land on this one moment, this one expression, the look away shot? The amount of care that we do at Stranger Comics is crazy. Like, look at that. It's stunning. It's beautiful. It's art.
It's also storytelling.
Storytelling. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Paul, on you, my good man.
All right.
Gorgeous.
Big side bike. Yeah. So yeah, that's my soapbox for the evening.
Hey, sometimes you got to get it out.
You know, I appreciate, but that's why I'm always, no matter what, I always rock with you guys, because you know, like every time we've had you guys have been on as guests, my bird's always been like, I love the Black Comic Lords because they really honor what you do, and in a real soulful, intimate, and analytical kind of way. And you guys take your time to read the written word as well, and the nuances within the written word.
Man. I have to read it 3 times.
That's because you're a lawyer.
Just don't ask Paul to spell it. That's all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Listen, y'all. Appreciate everyone for listening in. We had good numbers tonight of people watching. Seb tends to have that effect. As Chocolate said, we didn't plan what we're going to talk about tonight. I mean, Wednesday wrap up, for the most part, we just show up and we just talk about whatever comes into our heads.
Yeah.
It is completely free form. I just thought I was going to do my little flex session because I was proud to get this first.
But look what you were flexing with. That was the first flex item. Look at that.
You know, and then all of a sudden we're talking about Stranger Comics. Then Sed pops up in the chat. He's like, "Hey guys, can I come on?" I'm like, "All right, well, it's fine." And then 2 hours later we're here, and we've talked about a myriad of things. We talked about Stranger Comics and its challenges and its accolades and its triumphs. We've talked about the industry. We've talked about how the business side of this works. We talked about all of us as a community and how we need to support each other. I keep saying this, other people or entities are interested in just having how many followers they have. We're not really about that. For the most part, we're really just about us being a family. Like Seb said it himself, it's his family, and you support your family. And if more of us start to view it that way, I think a lot of the infighting and backstabbing and crabs in the barrel mentality will go away, because I got to be honest with you, other communities have that mentality and they don't have to deal with that type of struggles when it comes to collective ascendancy. And that's my ardent hope for all of us, that we will eventually get our stuff together and all move in one direction like we did last week with the Dakota incident book. And we should be able to do that with all of these books, with all of these publishers, with all of these creators, with all of these characters. We keep saying it. Everything that we need is in our community already. It really is. This should be a regular thing. Our people are the tastemakers of art and culture and style. Everybody wants Black people's rhythm, but they don't want Black people's blues, right? That's that saying.
Say that again.
There's no reason we shouldn't be running this as well. There's no reason we should not be running this as well. For all the things that we contribute to popular culture, there's no reason we should be as behind as we are in this endeavor as well. And I think when we eventually realize that and start trying to help each other, we can accomplish really cool and great things. So with that, I get off my soapbox. Appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, we have a show tomorrow night, Stormwatch. I guess I'm not sleeping. I gotta go read the book and prepare for that show for tomorrow.
Yep.
Derek's gonna kill me. He's like, "Why are you giving me these slides at the last minute? Can't do that." So I'll probably be up and not get any sleep tonight, preparing to entertain each and every one of you again.
And shout out to our latest new member as of about 5 minutes ago, William Bethia.
Hey,
8703. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate
that. Thank you.
Fearless leader, take us home.
Black Comic Lords, we got you.